Yo, what's up, guys? Ooh, it is Tuesday. Sorry if I stole Phil's intro there for a moment. but, yeah. How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good time? Having a absolutely amazing Tuesday, I hope. Let's see. Quick shout out to Hefty Average for grabbing that first. How's it going, Hefty? Glad to have you back. So yeah, Twitter is on absolute fire. I've been kind of just sitting on the sidelines and enjoying the burn. I'm doing great. I did a lot of grinding off camera in the Minecraft world since last stream. Mostly just building perimeters for projects to come and things like that. Did a bunch of trading with the villagers to get a bunch of emeralds, and might have went a little bit further than I wanted to off stream, but I set us up for today. So I've got a nice area that we're going to dig out and just have a nice chill vibe stream where we hang out, chat, and turn stone into moss and then destroy it, because that's super satisfying. I don't know about you, but I love that stuff. But yeah, I suppose I could show everyone real quick all the stuff that was done. We can jump right in. Let me first, before I forget, I think for the first time ever, I'm going to remember to unpause commands here. So let's unpause commands. There we go. They're unpaused. Chat didn't have any bonks queued up this time to remind me. Let me see. Boop. So let's jump into game. There we go. And I will give chat a quick tour of all the things that might be a little bit different from where stream ended last time. So, first and foremost, this is what, for anyone that didn't catch the end of last stream, this is pretty much what we did last stream, was build the outside of our house here. And some people might notice, those that are astute, that there's a little waterfall here right now. This is just kind of a placeholder. I'm going to make it look a lot better later on. But yeah, I like the idea of having the water here. I also wanted to make a little, like, reflecting pool. Yo, lad! Thank you so much for the 5 months, mate. Also, welcome in. Whoop whoop.
Potato 328 heart, potato 328 heart, potato 328 heart.
Thank you so much, Lab. Your support means the world to me. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing Tuesday, by the way. Welcome in. I was quickly giving chat a tour of some of the things that I might have gotten carried away with off stream. First and foremost, just basically added a water bucket up there and let the water flow down and make this nice little reflecting pool. I finished tidying up a little of the things that were up here, like made the roof look nice and everything. And then I think the last thing we ended off with was digging out this area and making it, but then I kind of finished the kitchenette off stream. So it's got all of our workstations that we need right here, and obviously we have Oscar and Ray chilling here, nice and safe by my bed. I redid the chest storage a bit, so it looks a bit better. I made a book, so I can write down all the things I want to do, so I don't get distracted and forget them. So, if we read the book as a quick list, I want to build a quick little bee farm, so we can get honey going, because I need honey for the thing we'll be doing. We're going to clear out the area for a trading hall, which I will reveal in a moment. That's pretty much going to be the focus of the stream today. We do want to get us an enchanting table, sooner than later. Wolf Arm and other stuff, we'll work on those eventually, but the enchanting table's easy. We got diamonds last stream, so we need to use 2 of them to make the enchanting table. We just need a little bit more obsidian. And for those that might have noticed, I might be a little more decked out than you remember me. No, don't worry, you guys didn't miss much. Remember those villagers we got? We had a whole bunch of villagers we made. I made one an armor smith and just bought a new set of armor. All of this is purchased with muns, well, with emeralds. With emeralds that I ground by basically giving them iron. And they gave me emeralds for the iron. And then those emeralds turned into diamonds. Capitalism! So we have full diamond armor, and we have mostly diamond tools. I didn't have, unfortunately, did not get lucky enough to get a diamond shovel and hoe from the toolsmith. Trading Hall. Trading Hall. Hall. H-A-L-L. The potato hole is the only hole we currently have named. Trading hall will be something we start building today. You forgot it's Monday. You mean Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Tuesday is a good day because I don't have to work and I get to stream. So it's doubly good as opposed to Thursday, which is half as good because I do work but also stream. Bling bling potato, I know, right? And then last but not least, I've prettied up our little cave area here, adding little bits of details and things like that to our potato hole. And I added a couple extra farm plots, effectively doubling our potato stores. So, starting today's stream, I want to take all these potatoes that have fully grown in the time that I've been grinding in World and replant them. And I'm going to move the wheat. That's not potato, that's wheat. I've been using that to feed myself. You're terrified? Why? Is it because I'm jump scaring you? Blah! Please do tell why terrify. And in the meanwhile, we will upheave potatoes and replant them. Let's see where we're at statistics-wise. Potatoes, times used. Potatoes just under 1,000. We have 868. Let's see how many we plant after we refill all of these fields. How many goldens do you guys think we're going to get? Actually, it's been a hot minute since we did a gamba. Russia hit Polish territory. Oh, they did a big bad. Oh, that's unfortunate. But that's a big deal. That's actually like a super big deal. That's like Russia declaring war on the world, which they're stupid enough to do. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Russia as in its citizens. I'm saying Russia as in the continent that decided as the country that decided to declare war for no reason. Very stupid on the country, not the individual citizens. As far as I know, all the people that live in Russia are just as annoyed with their choices as everyone else. Yo, let's go. New chatter. That blue. I don't know why I can't read that blue. 1 second. Lanib? Did I say that right? Lanib, welcome to chat. Hope you're having an absolutely amazing Tuesday, mate. NATO and... No, honestly, the whole world is a nuclear superpower at this point. I think everyone has a nuke. That's the point. They're deterrents. No one's meant to actually use them. If everyone has them, then everyone is afraid that someone will use one, and no one will use one. That's the point of the deterrent. Close enough? Please let me know how to pronounce it properly. I'm terrible with names. Hooked on Phonics ruined me for life. I use phonetics to spell everything. So let me know how to say your name correctly, and I will try my best. I can't promise you that I can still do it, but I will try. After all, I'm a sentient potato. Speech is amazing to begin with. Lane B228. Okay, Lane. Oh, got you. Lane. I don't know why I saw the L as an I. That's probably the blue on black that I can't read. Lane. Do you mind if I just call you Lane then? Welcome in. You have joined at a good time. We are about to replant all these potatoes. For those just joining in that don't know, the goal of this world is to plant 5 million potatoes for cancer awareness. We're going to do charity live streams and things like that where all the proceeds go to charity, help fight cancer and things like that. I'll probably go into more detail of those specific goals, when we do the actual charity live streams and all of that. But yeah, we just started on this world. We're just under 1,000 potatoes planted. We've got a lot to go before we hit 5 million. The entire nation went into full blackout. That is scary, honestly. Even without bombs being dropped, just losing power is frightening. All right, let's do a gamba. We're going to do a quick gamba, okay? Gamba. We're going to try to gamble how many golden potatoes we get from farming these 3 plots. They're roughly like 8 by 8 plots of potatoes. We have 3 of them. And for those that don't know, the golden potatoes are just the poisonous potatoes reskinned. But let's see. Let's bet channel points. I'll do a quick prediction. I don't think I have mods in chat right now. Prediction. Boop. Let's see. Let's start a prediction. Do we... Hello? Oh my god, this is so jank. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this in the actual browser. OBS is just not liking this. Russia bombed every single light station. Oh my god, they did that. So they did that on purpose. They targeted those things. They weren't just screwing around. Eesh, that's spoopy. They are legitimately trying to just piss off the whole world at this point. I really don't know what their goal is. Besides, they're just trying to make a mess. They're just trying to make the biggest mess they can. I don't know what the point of this it is besides that. They're just pooping the bed wherever possible. I don't know what their strategy is, but my god. I mean, at this point, yes. Let's see. I'm going to start a Gamba, so all of those that want to pray for luck for their outcomes, prepare. /prediction. And let's see. It's going to be... Name the prediction. How many golden potatoes do we get? And let's say 3 or less, or 3 or more. So it's either less than 3 or more than 3. So 3, less than 3, more than 3. Oh, wait, I could do more than 3? Oh, this is interesting. This is new, chat. I didn't know you could have more than 2 options for the prediction. All right, let's go a little ham. Let's just do 1 potato, or 1 golden potato. We could do 2, and let's do 1, 2, or more than 3, or 3 or more. Interesting. I'm very interested in this. The fact that this is new. Didn't know they do that. That's really scary. Yeah, I know, right? 2 golden spuds. Or 3 or more golden spuds. I can't have that many characters. There we go. All right, start prediction. Ah! Why? Why? Ah! Ah, it was delayed. Why was it delayed? Ah! I'm being abused. Why? I'm just trying to set up a prediction. I'm sorry. I don't have mods in chat. I'm poor. All right. Let's see. 30 seconds. Let's give everyone... Not 30 minutes. Let's give everyone a solid minute to get their predictions in. There we go. Alrighty then. Prediction should be live. Now, the way it works is there's like a 1% chance, it might be a little bit more than that, 1% chance of getting a quote-unquote poisonous potato from farming potatoes. And we have like 8x8 plots of ×3 of potatoes. We're going to farm a bunch of them at once and see if we get any golden potatoes, which are just reskin poisonous ones. So if you have any points... Feel free to Gamba. You don't have to Gamba, obviously. But you can abuse me more if you win everyone else's points. More bonks. You need potato chips. Yes, you do need potato chips in order to do the Gamba. Let's see. Did I miss anything while I was setting up that chat? I'm going to scroll back real quick and read chat. Oh, please, Lane, this is going to be a far bigger potato farm than this. It's going to get way bigger than this. Half the world is going to be potatoes. We need to plant so many. Let's see. Poopadoo. I think I caught up with chat. Mostly. All right, let me know if I missed anything in chat. But yeah, let's see. So we've only collected 13 golden potatoes so far in this world, with what we've done every stream. Labgo thinks 1 potato. All right, well let's see. I mean, it's a fair bet. It's a pretty safe bet that we're going to get at least 1, right? And I'll state for the record that I suppose if we get none by whatever reason, that 1 will count for none, since I didn't give us an option for less than 1. I'm fairly certain that we're going to get at least 1 from this, because this is at least like what, 70, 140. This is at least 200 something potatoes that we're going to pick. So probabilities dictate we're going to get at least 1. You have 12 layers of 255. Well, considering that we need 5 million potatoes, we're going to have a lot of potatoes planted somewhere. And for anyone that's just joining in, since we're waiting for the Gamba to start, the way we are counting that is right here. Here's our potato stat, and the times used, which is how many times we've planted one. When this number hits 5 million, if it even goes that far, We're going to break the game trying to find out how high it goes. We're trying to get this number to 5 million. Alrighty then, let's see. Is game done? Is Gamba done? Do we still have time left on Gamba? I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's been 1 minute, that I've been talking for long enough, and we're going to start picking potatoes. Well, the whole world is filled with dirt. All right, let's see. Let's do a quick sleep because it looks like it's spoopy outside. Pat, pat, pat. We pet Ray. You can't win anything if you don't bet it. That's fair. Alrighty then, let's see. It looks like we got a couple people in. I'm going to start digging. We'll see if we got it. Ready, chat? Prayer for luck now if you got it. If you're rich enough and can afford the prayers will help. The Golden Goddess does not neglect those that pray for her, unless she do. She's a fickle goddess. Don't judge her. All right, here we go. Ready? Potato inventory empty. Potatoes being picked now. I missed some. I don't see any golden ones yet. That's one entire plot almost picked, and I don't see any golden ones yet. Oh, wait, there's one. There's at least one. Alright, let's see. That's one plot picked. Let's pick them all up. Alright, I don't think I missed any. We got one so far. So let's see if we get more than... let's see if we get more. Alright, let's see. Ooh, is that two? Is that two golden ones, or is that just the lighting? No, okay, that was just the lighting. I was gonna say, my god. Yep, there's two. Already got two. Oh, not looking good for anyone that bet 1 and 2, because we still got one plot left. Do we get a third one? That is the question. Do we get a third one, or even a fourth one? Let's see. Alright, and... Nyan, do we get one? Nobody bet 2? Alright, well then let's hope for Nyan, for your sake, that we get at least one more. We got one plot. We've gotten at least... Oop, I don't want to waste any potatoes. We got at least one from each plot. So if that luck continues, then you're keyed to win. I don't see any so far. We looking for one more golden spud? Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? Oh, we're almost done. I don't see any. Is everyone just gonna have lost their points? No, wait. We have one left. One left. Wait, do we have it? Alright, we have one left. We've only got 2. Only 2? We need one more, because apparently nobody bet for 2. Alrighty then. Alright, here's your chance for prayers. Here's your chance for prayers. Spam prayer emojis in chat. You don't have to pay for the prayer. You can just spam the prayer emoji. If you follow the channel, you should have the prayer emoji for free. Spam some prayers. Here we go. I'll give everyone a couple seconds. This is your last chance for the last golden spud. For the last golden boyo. Alright. Here we go. Oof. Oof. Only 2. Only 2. Only 2. Only 2. No. Slash prediction. Choose outcome. 2 golden spuds. Oof. Ledai. Sorry, chat. It's okay, that's fine. We'll do one more. How about this? We'll do one more by the end of stream if all the potatoes grow. Alright, if all the potatoes grow in all of these plots, we'll do one more at the end of stream. And we'll see if you can get your points back. This potato's rigged. I'm sorry. I don't control the RNG. But we add 2 more here. And then we add the rest of these guys here. Actually, no, I need a bunch of these. Give me those back. I've got a lot of potatoes to plant. We're going to decommission this wheat farm. Or this wheat field, rather. And we'll just put those to the side. We need more room for potatoes. More potatoes! Why wasn't there +1? You only needed one more, I know. That's the Gamba, the golden goddess. She is a harsh mistress. There we go. All right. Look how shiny this dirt looks. This is the shiniest dirt. Wow, I can't zoom in. It's only when I zoom out. Y'all could see that on stream, right? Like it's reflecting the pumpkin because it's moist dirt. All right, let's plant some potatoes. I haven't even shown you. I haven't even shown you what's above this ladder, chat. That's where we're going to be hanging out for most of today, is up above this ladder. But I'll show you that once we finish planting all these potatoes. Let's get all these potatoes planted. I'm trying to plant bread. I'm trying to plant the long potatoes. All right, let's get all of these boys planted. We had, what, 860 something planted before this? Let's see how far that number jumps up once we've planted all of these plots. Also, as a frame of reference, I don't plant any potatoes off stream. I save all of the potato planting for on stream. So I'm mostly, when I'm off stream doing stuff, I'm just grinding, like digging blocks or, you know, AFKing at farms and things like that. Doing all the boring stuff that I wouldn't think anyone would want to watch. But, I mean, let me know. I also do the Golden Potato streams, so if you're on the Discord and you're subscribed, there's a special subscriber-only channel for the Golden Potato fam that I do, like, I don't want to say private streams, but, like, when I'm off schedule doing random stuff that's grindy, I'll kind of just hang out in Discord on stream, and just chat with everyone. You lost the potato lottery. It's rigged. Actually, it's just rigged for the house's favor. I act as if I get those points back. I have unlimited points. I don't need your measly points, chat. You check it on stream, all of a sudden the base is really decorated? Yeah, right? Look at how it's going, Sacrifice. No? Excuse me, sir. No? Leave. Is it thunderstorming? No. I'm not opening that door. I'm going back to planting my potatoes. The creeper wants in. He wants to check out our cool drips. So yeah, I decorated a bit of the roof and stuff off stream, and I ground enough emeralds up that we got ourselves dripped out in diamond. It's all super generic. It's not maxed out armor. It's just whatever the villagers were selling us. But these boots are actually awesome. Prot 2, Unbreaking 2, and Feather Falling 3 for free. Awesome. But we are replanting all the potatoes that we just farmed in hopes of golden potatoes. And we're going to check in and see our stat once we're done to see how many potatoes we've actually added to our lofty goal of 5 million. Because we started at, what, 860 something? Let's see where we get to. Boop, boop, boo, boop, boop, boo. Alrighty then. That's 1/3 of them done. I don't know, something about this is cathartic. It's just, hello, crunch. Alright. I apparently mined that, the glowberry off the vine by mistake. Boop boop ba-doo boop boop ba-doo. Boop ba-doo boop ba-doo ba-doo ba-doo. So many potatoes, chat, so many potatoes. It's very wet right now. Actually, it's kind of cool out. The last few days have been nice. I say that because as a potato living in Louisiana that moved from New York, I miss the cold weather. I miss having seasons. But it's not bad right now. It's like 50 degrees outside, roughly, which to me is perfect. There's a little bit of overcast, so the sun's not being an unbearable douche, which is always nice. Because honestly, even on nice days where it's like 70 or 80 degrees and there's not like humidity, the sun just roasts your tits. Just like thoroughly baked potatoes you. And there's just no escaping it. Because even the shade is trying to escape the sun, so even the shade is hot. But it's not bad right now. It's actually kind of nice outside. I went out and got lunch earlier so I wouldn't be starved during stream. And got some hamburgers. So I was outside for a bit, waiting in line. Alright, let's see. 4 left. Do we have enough potatoes on us? Maybe. We might have enough potatoes on us. I mean, we have more potatoes over there, so it's not like I'm concerned with running out of potatoes, but, you know. But, Sacrifice, you haven't even seen, I haven't even shown the rest of chat, the area that we're going to be finishing mining out today that I started, like, building the perimeter for, is up that ladder. So once we finish planting all these potatoes, we'll be going up there. And I will be sharing everyone my, my grandiose ideas for today's stream. Which is mostly just going to be chill and vibe and dig. But digging with a twist. With a twist! Potatoes. You heard that it's so wet graves are being pulled. You know, I could believe that, honestly. It's pretty much like constantly raining outside without actually precipitating. Like, there's no actual rainfall. It's just constantly as soggy outside as it is when it is raining. That's kind of Louisiana. One of my friends described it best. If you ever want to question what it's like living in Louisiana, take a hot shower, like steaming hot, get out, dripping wet, and don't dry off, then put on all your clothes. That's pretty much outside Louisiana all year round. just constantly unpleasantly moist. Which makes me wonder what I would do without air conditioning. That was kind of my what's its name? My train of thought when I moved down here was, yeah, it's hot and gross and I don't do well in the heat, but I mean, I'm going to be inside most of the time where there's air conditioning, so does that really matter? Oh, yeah, it does. Just walking from place to car to house, from car to house, it's torturous. And some people, you know, they've lived down here their whole lives, so they're just like, oh, it's not that bad. It's like copium. So I'm Louisiana most of the time. There you go, pretty much, right? Almost done. All right, chat. How many people already counted how many potatoes I did and already know exactly how much we have? Because I've not been counting. I'm just waiting for the numbers to show me exactly how many we've planted. Hello? Wow, I used them all. I need to go get another stack. Did our creeper friend leave? I think he did. Let's sleep. We don't want any. Yo, David, how's it going, mate? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Welcome in. We are planting potatoes. Let's just grab 2 to make sure we don't have to run back here again. We're replanting all these potatoes that we just farmed. And chat gambled and lost. Everyone picked 1 or 3 or more potatoes. And no one picked 2. And we got 2 golden potatoes, so everyone just yeeted their points into the void. The golden goddess claimed everyone's points. The potato needs 5 million. This is certainly not 5 million. Alright, is that all of them? I don't think I missed any. Excuse you? Excuse you? No? Well, let's see. I'm not for anyone that remembers the Underdogs SMP, I am not dealing with this bro until he is in a boat. Hey you, come on, just get in the boat. Get off of that. There you go. Now you must die. Sweet! I think that's also our first Ender Pearl for the world. Okay, stop! I'm sorry! Good God! Why? His death groans are so loud. The goddess highly. Alright, let's see. Let's see how many we got. Yo, oh my gosh, that's actually a nice chunk. We planted, what, like, we almost doubled the amount of potatoes we had. Planting all of those potatoes went from, like, 800 to 1,500. Just under 1,600. We literally doubled them. Alright, well, now we know this is about 800 potatoes worth of potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. Alright. We've killed the intruder that came in here to ruthlessly pet Oscar and Ray. Let's drop off our excess stuff here right quick. You there, and you there. We'll grab this bone meal, and we will head upstairs. And I will show everyone what we have. Okay, so, everyone that knows me knows that I like collecting things. I'm a collector, okay? I can't help it. I like achievements. I like collecting. It's just kind of the thing I do. Did you see your fun fact posted on Discord about... I did. It was super cute. I was like, what are the odds? Imagine your final words are the longest crow to come out of... Before I die, you must hear... Seriously, the lungs that dying Enderman had. My God. Okay, getting distracted. So, I like to collect stuff, and when we did the Underdogs SMP, they had the more heads thing, where like all the mobs in the game drop heads, and they had different like rarities of dropping them. So I added that data pack to this world because I want to collect them all. I never got the chance to finish before the server died. And we did get the other day our first head, which was right here. The Wandering Trader. The Wandering Trader was our first head to the head collection. So I built an area that will not only serve as our future trading hall for all of our villagers and such not, but also kind of like a little trophy room, right? That sounds wrong, very wrong. We got our first head. Yo, we got our first head, boys. I actually think I made that joke, that exact joke, on the Underdogs SMP. And, yeah, I think that's on brand for me. I think that's pretty much it. So, I'm not turning around for a reason, but this is the upstairs. This looks outside the little house, the front of the house that we have there. Looks outside to our desert. Cute little window. Y'all probably saw this from outside. This is our very first head we ever got. We put him, the head room. We put him on display, and we'll save this for a more special head. Maybe like the rarest one we get, or something that's important to chat. But I made little, like, you know, like display cases. And, we're gonna put more, but everything that's important to us, we're gonna, like, put it on display, right? Because if this is kind of like a room, and we can make it look better than this. It's kind of just dug in. The best head we got. Right now, it's the only head we got. But this was our very first set of armor. Minus the pants, because I never had golden pants. This was all of that armor we found, like, day one in that portal, ruined portal chest. So it's France, but the 1990s. More or less accurate. This was the armor we were wearing before we got this one. So these are kind of like our very first armors. So, you know, I figured we would save them in the museum, so to speak. Also, that sharpness sword that we got and our axe that we were using until this sword that I got from our weaponsmith that does as much damage as an axe. All right. I lied. Slightly less. A diamond axe will do 9 damage. This only does 8.5. But I mean, practically the same thing. It does more damage because you can attack faster, okay? I'm not wrong. I didn't lie. I take that back. And now I will turn around to reveal... I know, it's not that special. I pretty much dug out a perimeter of this area, and I started digging out. You could see the moss. I used moss to eat the stone. But we're going to finish digging out all of this, and this is going to be our trading hall, where we put all of our villagers, we put more trophies, you know, where our main base will be, so to speak. Because the potato hole down there is cute and cozy, but it's not main base material. This is cute and cozy for our starter base, you know. It's very, what's the word, humble? It's humble. It's our humble beginnings. It's a good place for Oscar and Ray to hang out that isn't a hole in the wall. And obviously, you know, we've got our potato fields growing down there. We got to make it look good. But up here is where, like, the beginning of our real base is going to be. I thought this was going to every single golden potato. And we do have our first golden potato. Our first golden potato that chat named Tater Tot is displayed right here. And we might move Tater Tot upstairs once we finish building upstairs. We might put Tater Tot upstairs where it's safer, since obviously creepers come knocking every so often. But, yeah, we're going to come up here, and we're just going to kind of chill and vibe while I mindlessly turn all of this into moss, and then turn all of that moss into more bone meal to turn the rest of it into moss. Speaking of which, I'm going to need more hoes, because I know for a fact that hoe I have is not going to be enough. And then the other things we're going to do this stream, we need to build that apiary. So actually, let's do that first, because that'll take a quick second. Then we'll clear out the trading hall. And actually, let's move the enchanting table above that. Let's get the enchanting table built first or second. Honey first, enchanting table second. We need to find some lava. That's the only thing stopping us from that. Or just straight up some obsidian. Which actually... we have the ruined portals. We can just mine them now that we have an actual diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4. Yes, the efficiency 2 diamond pickaxe I combined until we had an efficiency 4 one. So we actually have a pretty much an amazing pickaxe. We just need unbreaking and mending on it, and I'd be good with that for a minute. You died to a damn cold bat? What? Ready for a laugh? Wait, what? You just died to a cold slimy? No, not the cold slimies. The most humiliating of ends. Alright, bees. So let's grab our bees. We're going to grab the flowering azaleas. We're going to grab our 2 bees. Grab some building blocks. Something that's not going to get converted into moss when we dig. I guess cobblestone for now. It's just temporary anyway. Let's see. We will need some buttons, and we will need some dispensers. I will take you. I will take 2 of you. We will need some glass. Probably more than that. So actually, do we have any sand? We do. What am I asking? We're in a desert. Of course we have sand. Let's get some of this cooking into glass so we can make it into bottles. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just grab a whole block of this. There we go. Split this in half. And there we go. And there we go. Perfect. Cook that sand. We cook that sand. We get to the glass. We'll turn a bunch of glass into bottles. What else do I need? I need the dispensers. We need to go grab an emerald. And we need to go visit our villagers real quick. Make sure that creeper's still not out here. We need to go buy another bow, because I don't feel like using this string we have. So we're going to go up and visit our villager and buy another bow to make our second dispenser. And, you know, while we're here, let's stop by and grab whatever iron we have. What? Nothing? I mean, I know I just emptied this out recently, but I feel like this thing creates so much iron that it should just never be empty. If this bat attacks me. I swear, if this oob attacks me, I'll... But, yes, we will go get another bow. We will make our dispenser. This way we can safely extract the honey from the bees without making them angry. Because we want our bees to be happy, not angry. No one likes an angry bee. Ooh. Speaking of angry bees, did anyone watch MCC this past Saturday? Oh my god. If you saw Ludwig during Sands of Time, the rage in that man's soul was... let's buy one of you. There we go. Unfortunately, no. Okay, so he was trying to swim through a 1-block gap in Sands of Time when the sand was running out and panicking horribly. And he wasn't, like, backing up to get, like... oops, it's gonna be nighttime. He wasn't, like, backing up to get... like, what's its name? Like, the sprint, like, you know how you need to, like, sprint effectively in order to run? You can't just do it from standing still. Well, same thing with swimming. To enter the prone position while swimming, you need to be, like, back a step so you can actually move forward and start, like, sprinting. So he couldn't get through the gap, and then he ran out of time, and then he like, opened the vault, too. He had, like, 800 coins on him. So he, like, raged hard. I don't think it would have made a difference in the end. I think their team was still too far behind to make second place and be in Dodgebolt. But, I mean, you know, I felt that rage. I felt it in my core. I felt bad. I genuinely felt... I was screaming at the screen, too. I was like, back up! Back up! No, Ludwig, back up! In fairness, I don't even blame him fully. The person that was doing the sand keeping should have given people more notice than, I am currently out of sand, we have less than 60 seconds. Because they express zero concern. They're like, oh yeah, we have like no sand left in less than 60 seconds. Yeah, uh-huh. And that was it. Not, alright guys, we need to get back right now. Everyone get back immediately. Deposit. You could, I mean, he legit, I think he had to like mute and slam his keyboard on his desk, like rage, like legit rage, not like I'm acting rage, legitimately angry rage. Like I felt bad for him. It was full angy time. Let's see, I need a couple of redstone, and that should be all I need, right? Dispenser, there we go. Dispenser. That's furnace. Where's dispenser? I need dispenser. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Speaking of important crap, did you see... I did not actually. Was that the finale? That was only like the season 1 finale, right? That wasn't like the finale, was it? The egg stuff? Oh, no, wait, you're talking with Tommy. No, I missed that. I was at work. I was watching the tweets and stuff, and when I got home, it had just ended, and I jumped on to watch Phil's, and I think both Tubbo and Tommy rated Phil's at the same time, and he had like 60,000 viewers. But I actually missed the actual finale. I'll have to go watch a recap at some point. I'm sure someone on YouTube will make a recap. You tied again, F. F. But feel free to give spoilers. I don't know what they were planning on doing, since I know Techno and Philza and all that stuff was like a big, like, you know, breaking Dream out of prison, blah, blah, blah. Like, that was a big thing and kind of lost one of your characters, so... You know what I mean? So I don't know what they were planning on doing with all of that. But... I would still... I mean, I'm vested in it at this point. I know all the other lore. I may as well know how it ends, right? Let's grab these. We'll just come back and pick up the rest later. There we go. Alright, let's see. What else do we need? We got our dispensers. We've got our bottles. We got our bees. We've got our building blocks. We've got our flowers. The buttons. We need to make the buttons. I mean, not that I needed the crafting table to make the buttons, but there we are. You literally died to a slow-moving laser. No! Slow-motion laser death. Alrighty then. Let's come up here. And we're just gonna, I guess, off in this corner over here, we'll build it. Nowhere special, nothing fancy. Let's see. We'll do you. Let's just have some light here, just in case stuff wants to spawn. And I guess, you know, I guess we should get some glass blocks for the front so we can see inside and make it look pretty, right? We get some glass blocks and make it look pretty. Even though it's temporary, we still gotta make it look good. Bro, David, stop being Ludwig. Don't pull a Ludwig. You need your blood inside of your body. If you pop a blood vessel, it's all over. I'm just going to put this temporary block here to put the glass on. Boop, bop, and bop. There we go. And then I need to put the beehives that way and that way. Can I put... No, okay. I'm just winging this shot. If it's not apparently obvious. I guess also I want it to be nighttime, so the bees don't come out when I put the actual bees down. Until the farm is done, you know? Let's see. So, just pretend for a moment, or actually I guess, yeah. Pretend for a moment that these 2 cobblestone blocks are the bee nests facing inwards. Then we'll put the dispensers around the back side. So I'll need to do that. Like this. And we'll have the dispensers facing inwards, like that. We don't actually need those. We'll put the glass bottles we have in here. There we go. I guess, just give me half so we can have some for the other one. There we go. And we fill that up. There we go. Tubbo 1v1's Dream and wins. While Tommy and Pun... So wait. So Tubbo fights Dream and beats Dream. And so is that, like, his last canon life? Doesn't that mean Dream is dead on his own SMP? Or did he, like, share the book knowledge or something? And then someone's gonna revive him, Zombie Dream. You know what I mean? And also, I like Tubbo just fine, but obviously that's scripted, right? or did something fancy happen that wins? Because, like, realistically, if Tubbo fought Dream, then Dream would just win, right? There is a twist. Okay. There's a twist. So let's see. Remove this. That will be bees' nests. And we remove that. We don't need that there. And I suppose we don't need to wait for nighttime, right? They're going to want to return in eventually. I'm going to regret doing it this way because I'm lazy, chat. Right? That's it. Should be done. They should come out, pollinate that, get pollen or pollinate that little, this thing. That counts as a flower. Then go back inside, make the honey. And then whenever we see it's dripping with honey, then we just push the button. Right? Nice and simple, dirty bee farm. Nothing fancy. We push the bee button. The bee button. We push the bee, and it gives us the honey. Puns had the Puns revived Dream. Oh, okay. Puns revived Dream while Tubbo and Jack Manifold argue about nuking the SMP. Eesh. That might not be a good that might not be a good point to make right now, considering the state of the current world and all. Let's see. We do that, and we remove this. We don't need that. Right, and all of this in the corner should still be bright enough. This is level 6 lighting. More than enough. Alright, now those guys should come out eventually and do the thing, and then we get honey eventually. There we go. Right? Let's just watch. Let's watch the bees. Yeah, right? Of all things. Like, don't get me wrong, I know nukes were on the SMP because Tubbo. That says enough. But, you know, topical. Considering the world might be literally turning into Fallout. Spin, spin, spin. You good, fam? Oh, okay. If they both fall for a medicine, yeah, right. I mean, that's an ending. That's something, all right. So they're gonna do like a season 2, or are they just kind of done? Because I don't know. Especially with the passing of Techno, I know a lot of people kind of had like the wind taken out of their sails, and yeah, right, 2.5 years, all of this was leading to explosion. I mean, they were already kind of leading up to that with Tubbo inventing them in the first place. Let's see. Let's grab our moss that I had stored up here for this occasion. We can kind of just put up the rest of this for now. We'll bring this down here. Oh, we need to make more hose. That's what I needed to do. More hose. We need more hose. Season 2 is ready. So are they starting a new server, or are they just like moving to a different area of the world? You know, because I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. Let's see. Let's see. I need wood. Let's see. Hoe. 4 hose. That should be enough hose, I hope. Otherwise, we'll have to get more hose. I got no hose. Well, I had one hoe. I had one hoe, okay? In my defense, I had one hoe. I just needed more. And we got 7 more hose. Now we have 8 hose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 hose. I can count good. Let me up. Alrighty then. Not to mention, yes, exactly. I'm sorry. Oh wait, let me allow that message. I read it. I didn't realize that Automod was being a dumb. There we go. I got hose. You really hope they start. There is a lot of reason to start a new world, considering all the new terrain generation and stuff with like 1.18 or 17 plus or whatever. So we'll have to see. But let's just let's do this. So for anyone that doesn't realize what I'm about to do, when you use bone meal on moss, it spreads. And when it spreads, you can instantly break it with a hoe. So we just deleted all that dirt and turned it into moss that we can then turn into more bone meal to turn more moss into more... You see where I'm going with this, right? You see where I'm going with this. So we're just gonna do that to everything. And I'm going to try to not be stupid about it so I don't have to do stuff like this. Boop. And just, like, leave a single block out there somewhere. Like that. And we just keep going. Boop. And I'm going to try to do this layer by layer so I don't get lost here. But, yeah, we just chill, vibe, and we do this. Maybe if chat wants to link some funny videos in the Discord, we could take breaks every so often and watch, like, old band commercials and stuff like that. You know what would be more satisfying? If I just did a bunch of it at once. So let's just set up a bunch to hit down at once. Right? Just hit it all at once. Turn everything into moss. Everything must be moss. Mossify it all. Mossify me, Captain! I could reach you. Alright, ready? You blame that death on your horse. Don't blame your death on your horse. Your horse is a sweet, innocent creature. It did nothing wrong. So now Dream and Tommy are canonically friends. Aw, it's the good ending. Oh, everyone lost their memory. Gotcha, gotcha. So everyone went back to square one before everyone was angry at each other for stealing stuff and, you know, manipulating the souls of everyone and the damned and all that. Funny vids, Kratos voice actor does dad jokes. That's great. That's the kind of dad energy we need in this chat, right? More dad puns. There we go. And look at that. We just sweep through it. It's like we have a beacon already. It's like we have a beacon and we're insta-mining. Boop. Boop, boop. Beep. And a boop. And a bop. And a beep. And one there. And one there. And one there. And one there. And I guess we have to manually dig all the ore. The ore does not get converted. So that's fine. We need more coal. We can always use more coal. Till we get us a wither skeleton farm and have infinite coal. It slowed down when you were getting chased by fire. That is not your horse's fort. That was not your horse's fault. Why were you leading your horse near fire? Fire is scary and horses slow down when they don't want to run into fire. That makes 100% sense. It's Dream that made the server. Nobody knew the world. Wait, did I read that wrong? It's when Dream made the server, nobody knew that the world would become this. Oh, yeah, right? Literally, chat. Dream made that server just so him and George could screw around and play Minecraft for real one day. And then next thing you know, it turned into this big deal. And then they had, like, the whole lore story stuff that went on. That was, like, completely just, they flew with that by the seat of their pants. That was totally not something they planned to do from the start. But obviously the opportunity presented itself, and they took it. And look at what happened. Oh, let's see. Pull this out. Boop. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Tommy kind of made that server what it is. Like, I'm not saying that it wasn't everyone, like, collective efforts, but, Tommy almost got banned, right? Like, he started off being Tommy, and he got himself literally banned from the server for being too much Tommy. Like, before he was trademark amount of Tommy. And, they unbanned him, and he almost got banned a second time for the same reason. And then eventually it just became, well, obviously that's what Tommy does, and that's funny, and it makes us views, so let him do his thing. The wall, now you're blaming inanimate objects. Now you're blaming inanimate objects. First it was your horse, and next it was inanimate. Maybe it's just a skill issue, David. I'm messing with you, David. I'm sorry. Tommy got banned, but then Dreamer... Yeah, no. It was one of those things where it's like, okay, no, we gotta have chaos. The chaos is fun. As long as everyone realized... Because that's the thing. Nobody really knew Tommy at the time. Tommy wasn't famous, or at least, he wasn't that famous back then. Like, people knew of him, but he wasn't, like, the child that he is today. He wasn't the child yet. So when he was doing his stuff, it was just annoying people because people didn't know that yet, right? So he got banned because people were complaining. And then they got unbanned and, you know, all that once people realized, oh, this is just content and it's great and I'll be famous. Yeah. Need to clear out some of this behind me. Tommy was Tommy. Tommy was always Tommy. The problem was that the SMP wasn't ready for Tommy to be Tommy yet. Oops, wrong block. Boop. And let's see, may as well dig up this coal while I'm here. Dance all night. Let's see, you. Oops, wrong button. You. There we are. We are just chewing through this. Screw the horse, I'm murdering. No! No! Why, David? Why? You have, in true Ludwig fashion, just absolutely murdered an innocent creature that had nothing to do with the fact that you died horribly multiple times in a row. Just saying. I'm stuck on my chain. There we go. Alrighty then. This is so satisfying. I don't know. Is this as satisfying to watch as it is to do? Because just mowing through all this with an iron hoe... Oh, it's just... I don't know why it feels so good, but it feels so good. Move, tree. Out me way. Gravel? Oh, I guess gravel doesn't get converted. So we have to do that manually. There we go. Go around this way. You. Now you gotta deal with a tail and janky MF. Lol. That's what you get for murdering your sweet and innocent loving horse that did nothing wrong. It was a skeletal horse anyway? Oh, well, then it was already dead. I guess you didn't really kill it if it was already dead. Let's get this. Oh, you died again. Oh, gee, look at that. You died even though your horse was dead. What's the excuse this time? The floor hit me too hard. It wasn't my fault. It was the floor. Skill issue. That has the same energy to it as, of like, oh, I was lagging. Oh, you knew the map better than me. Oh, I mean, I was raised in those excuses. I was born in those excuses, molded by them. They made me the potato that I am today. Wow, I'm going through hose like crazy here. There we are. Still thinking about Omega Mart. Ah! My toes. Yeah, no, we could watch more of those too. Bees. Oh, look at this. We can already hit the bee button. Hello? Yo, we got honey. Let's go. I guess we should put a little chest over here to put our honey in. Let's go grab a chest real quick. And let's go dump all this moss downstairs, because I just realized our inventory is quite full. Boop. You. And I suppose let me save just some in case I need to, you know, more. Oh, wow. Did we go through all of that moss or all that bone meal already? I thought I did calculations and that was supposed to make it through the entire thing. Whoopsie. Yeah, I guess I need to be a little bit more sparingly. Yo, Alpha Mike, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Tuesday, mate. We are just digging and vibing and chilling and having a good time. Oh, I guess I do have more bone meal on me. Well, we'll let that churn away while we go back upstairs and continue digging. Oh, wait, the chest. I wanted to grab one of these barrels. Barrel. There we go. We'll put a honey barrel. I'm doing great. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. We're digging out this area for our new trading hall over here. And while we're doing it, just collecting some honey in the lake. Boop. Our first honey bottle. Consume the long potato. There we go. And if we ever get enough, I guess we can get some honeycombs if we wanted to. And then make a couple more and then make even more honey. But stop it. Get some help. You lagged. Let's get back over here. So we're just converting all of this stone into moss, and then absolutely wrecking it like we have a beacon with haste 2. Because reasons. No, we need to clear it all out anyway, so I'm glad I went down and emptied my inventory, because I didn't realize all of this potential future bone meal was up here waiting to despawn. Let's see. We might have to go back downstairs in a moment and get some more bone meal. Or take a pause at doing this and do something else, like go get our obsidian to make our enchanting table. Especially if I keep wasting bone meal like that. Let's see if I can make it through at least this one layer. I think there's 4 layers down we need to go through. Oop. Oop. Yeah. There we go. Let's have a little fun till I die. My love, if you feel like I do right now. Don't say we're on the run to the other side. You come back and that's the first thing you see? Wait, what? Which, David's comments or me mining the moss? You died to the fire lizard attacking you while you were in attack motion. Good job, GG. I still have this coal on me. All of that will not go. Alright, we don't have any more bone meal on us, so we'll have to wait for all that bone meal down there to get churned, and in the meanwhile, we'll just knock down this second layer. And that'll give us even more stuff to turn into bone meal. Oh, there goes another hoe. Whoop. That is so... I don't know about you, chat, but that is so satisfying. That is such a cathartic feeling to just sweep my hand like that and yeet so many blocks at once. Also, zombie groans. It must be... I think outside on top of the mountain is close to this way, so that might be coming from through the walls. I hope it's not coming from downstairs. Because this whole place should be, I don't want to say spawn-proof, but lit up enough where nothing can spawn. Bro, Potato Man, you don't read the weirdest things you say? What? David is an Ohio potato. He has... No, I'm not saying that. Because there's a reason why I didn't read it. Because I know. You're a little goblin. Goblin D's nuts. Ah, another hoe down. We are flying through hoes. I know I'm not that boomer. Or I'm not boomer enough that I would fall for that. That's the correct thing, right? If you're talking about the Ligma balls. Hoe down! Hoe down! Oh my god, I'm just blowing through all this. I can't wait till we have a beacon again. Till we have a beacon again, we can just do this with real stone. Honestly, I haven't played Minecraft since they added the deep slate. So, I don't know what the best solution's gonna be. It might be this. This might be the best way to dig, like, perimeters for deep slate and stuff, because it's super blast resistant and stuff, isn't it? So you can't just blow it up with TNT dupers and such not. And digging it takes forever. It's like friggin' twice as long, because you can't haste it. Let's do this. There we go. Do we collect everything? Mostly. We'll leave these little bits there to seed the next ring. Now you tell to a tide that's called dying. It's what happens. What happens when you don't live. When you choose not life. Oh, I saw that shade and thought it was a skeleton. Alright. There we go. Let's go drop all this off downstairs, grab whatever bone meal we processed, and do it again. Oh, I still hear it churning down there. Let's see. Boop, and boop, and boop, and we'll keep you. And we could put up this for now. And we could put up this for now. And I guess we don't need the cobblestone on us. Let's grab, we got a whole stack ready to go. Alright. Shut up or I'll ratio you. I would say good luck, try, but it's not hard. If you know 5 people, you could probably do it. Ah, finally, I got threatened. Why? Why bonk me? Why was the threat I'm going to bonk Potato if you don't do this thing? That's like turning around and saying I'm going to hit my sister if you don't stop doing this thing to me. And spoiler, you're not talking to the sister. All right, we expand the moss. Expand, grow, more moss. More. I'm stuck in tree. There we go. There we go. We just keep expand. We just keep expand. That's grass. That's not moss. That's grass. That's moss. Bee enters hive. They're loud. Oh wow. That is ready to honey again? Okay. I'm fine with this. I will push the honey button. Did they not like that? No, that was coincidence. Honey button. Just poops out honey. Alright, there we go. We almost have enough for our first honey block. You're threatening a thing someone else loves? Okay, that's fair. Do as I command or I will take away everything you know and love. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff down here that fell off the edge. Why do I have to be the thing that gets abused? Okay, so listen, it's harder for David to ratio someone than you think. Do you know they know enough people? Yes. Do they all know? Yeah, that's the thing. Do they all actually want to agree with you? Can you actually get them to all mob up and do what you say? Let's get these pumpkins while they's here. We will need them for lights because they're cheap light sources that can't be flooded away. That's pretty much what I've been using this little area for. All of the lights that are in the ground that I'm covering up with carpet. Like that. I grew here while I was digging out the perimeter and such not. Let's see, we'll put those up. We'll bring that back down. We're going to have to go make some more hose. We do not have enough hose. Let's go finish mossifying everything, and then we'll go make a bunch more hose. And then we will go pick up whatever bone meal we have left downstairs, because it's still churning. We still have bone meal being created as we speak. Oop. Why? I've wasted the bone meal on that, I know, but I needed to. It was the principle of the matter. It defied me. It needed to learn what happens when you defy the potato. Stop being in tree. It's like L'Manberg establishing you have 4 guys and an entire squad of netherite. I know, right? A force to be reckoned with. Boop. Bop. Boop. And bop. Man, it's kind of wild to think how long ago the Dream SMP had started, and that it's just now basically coming to its conclusion. And that's not because it's been going on for that long. It's been because they've put off streams for that long. But I mean, you know, all things considering, like that. Think of how many content creators got their start. Like Ranboo. That's the perfect example. Look at Ranboo. Like Ranboo. Don't cancel me if I don't know how to say it. I think it's Ranboo. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do. But like there are streamers like that basically just literally popped up out of nowhere and like practically overnight became like the biggest thing since sliced bread. And obviously it's not just because the Dream SMP, it's because they themselves were amazing and brilliant content creators. But that was their chance. That was like their lottery ticket, and they took it and ran, and they did what they needed to do, and look at where they are now. Yeah. But I mean, like, think about it. Like, yeah, like you said, those were their golden years. They weren't going to be streamers for like 30, 40 years. They can only be like young and relatable for so long, right? Like, look at me. I'm an old person. I'm not relatable anymore. So eventually they need to take all that money they made and think of what they want to do with it, because they can't just keep doing the same thing. And they're all smart enough to know, at least I'm fairly certain, that that's the way it works. And I don't think any of them are like, just trying to hold on to what they have forever, so to speak. A lot of them are probably doing interesting things with their money. And that's what I'm kind of interested to see, what they all do from this point on. Just Shapes and Beats? Shapes and Beats song. Shapes and Beats song? What? Yeah, like Tommy made an entire flipping show. Exactly. But I mean, that's kind of what happens. Like look at Markiplier. Perfect example. Markiplier was a content creator on YouTube when he was younger, and now he's older, and he still makes content on YouTube, but he's like going into like movie production. Like he's making serious films and stuff like that. Or like look at Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps. Again, still doing YouTube content, but also doing voice acting on the side and other stuff like that. There is stuff I guarantee you don't realize that man's voice is in. Like if you've watched Rick and Morty, side characters have been voiced by that man. And he's got to be on OnlyFans, of course. We don't talk of the OnlyFans times. But yeah, like everyone has to realize that whatever thing you have going for you probably isn't going to last forever. So have a backup plan. And when you make millions of dollars, like, because these big streamers make millions, like literally millions. I'm not even being facetious. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, millions of dollars a year doing this for multiple years. Like they are millionaires. If you spend all of that money and you don't spend it in a smart way, you will eventually stop making those millions of dollars and then have no money. So you gotta kind of be smart with it. You can't just, you can't be stupid and just buy mansions and stuff like that. Especially in this economy, especially in these days. Is that all my bone meal? And there's the last of my hoe. Let's collect all this, go downstairs, make some new hoe. And we'll come back up and, do the thing. Wow, we've gone halfway through this room already. It's only been what? Oh wow, it's been an hour. I haven't realized I've been live for almost an hour, and it's nighttime outside. We eat the long potato. We sleep. Pat, pat, pat. We pet Ray. We pet Ray and we pet Oscar. Good boys. Best boys, even. And we make a couple new hoes. Let's go out to the farm and make sure there's no creepers on our door. And grab some iron. And make sure we don't get cornered in the hole with a creeper. We need some iron to make some hose. Make some hose. Make some hose. There we go. Boop. I hear spooters. I don't care about spooters. And they don't care about me because it's bright out. And they don't like to be mean when it's bright outside. This is deeper than you thought it would go. Oh, 1 second, let me read that message. Watch, I'm inside the safety of my home. This is deeper than you thought it would go. You were just going to mention how if you ended up being added to the team, you would have become another dream human. Nice. Honestly, there was always the memes, even back when I started streaming, that it's like, what would you do if you got added to the Dream SMP? And I think I came up with lore, like I would try to, like, be Fundy's actual father that abandoned him as a kid to leave and go to another dimension, or some crazy crap like that. Like, I had some crazy backstory on the random chance that, like, I won the internet popularity lottery, and someone was like, hey, you, random internet guy, come be on the Dream SMP and be interesting. I would be the next Schlatt. Honestly, that sounds like something I would do. Just be absolutely chaotic in a way that that just annoyed everyone in the best possible way. Let's throw all this in here. Boop. And let's grab our bone meal. And let's make some hoes. Ho, ho, ho. 4 hoes. That might not be enough hoes. You would also die from a stroke. Fun. I mean, I don't know. It'd be one of those things where, as fun as the Dream SMP would be, I would imagine eventually I would move on from it. Just like, everyone on there will eventually move on from it. And I'd rather go out with a bang than just kind of decay. Like, they got to this point where they were inviting way too many people to the Dream SMP. And I'm not, like, judging. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they did something stupid. But there was definitely a point in time where it was like, and next thing you know, your mom's on the Dream SMP. There's just everyone's on the Dream SMP. And, like, a lot of the people, like, showed up, streamed once, basically bragged that, haha, I'm on this now, and then you never saw them again. They never were involved in lore. They never, they never really did anything. So it's like, if I did that, I wouldn't want to be that person. I would want to contribute, and then, like, even if I died, even if my character died, I would want to, go out with a bang, as opposed to just stop playing one day. Dream only sabotages people because he needs to take down Tommy with him. Yeah, right? But yeah, no, it was a good run. Honestly, it was a very unique thing. Its inception created like a new media. A media that was effectively like an anime or a soap opera that took place from several different perspectives every day of the week for months. You know what I mean? Like, what other content that you can consume on YouTube or anywhere is like that? It was kind of unique. Schlatt just wants to watch the world burn. I don't think he wants to set it on fire. He just wants to watch it burn. Alright, that should be enough hose for now. I say, and I know we will run out of hose very shortly. But let's get back up here, and let's knock down some moss. Moss. Would help if I actually had the moss on me, or the hoe on me. Hello, hole. Let's try to finish doing this layer here, before I get too wrapped up in everything beneath me. You. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Schlatt is probably on the lookout. Yeah, I know, right? Honestly, wait, what was that meme where Tommy and it went to New York and like walked into like a military friggin' recruitment office and was like, "Hi, I'd like to join Army." And they're like, "Are you a United States citizen?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, kind of a deal breaker there, mate. Sorry, nah, can't." Like, they probably knew exactly what was going on. It was just for the bit, but you know, good on them. Had the balls to do it. She'd be in the shadows, manipulating everyone. Honestly, it's one of those things where I would be fine to fill whatever role that I needed to fill. And I think I would be a good enough of an actor, so to speak, that I could pull off whatever they needed me to. If I needed to be a villain, I could pull off a villain. You know what I mean? If they needed me to just be like an exposition machine, I could be like, "Hi, I'm the guy that comes in and says a bunch of stuff." You're like, whatever, like... I think I could pull off multiple characters, but because of that, I feel like I would never have myself truly defined, which would require them to, like, write a role for me in that sense, which I guess makes it more annoying to deal with. I don't know. I kind of lost track of where I was going with that sentiment, but... I don't think even today I would say no. Like, if Dream themselves came and messaged me, I'd first of all be like, "Oh, I doubt this is real. This is not real. You are fake. How much did you pay for your Twitter blue verification to DM me pretending you're Dream?" But second of all, if it was a legitimate thing, like they actually legitimately wanted me to go on the SMP, first I would say yes immediately. I don't think I would hesitate for that. Just for the sake of being able to, you know, walk around and see that from my own perspective. But secondly, just to be able to say I did, right? And then if they actually wanted me to participate in something, then, I mean, all of my favorite content creators are on that server. Yes, I would want to do something with them, even even if it was just a one-off, right? Like, even if it was just like, "Hi, you're dying. Your dying wish was to meet all these people. All right, we threw you on the Dream SMP. Enjoy." But I don't know. My biggest fear, I think, would be less meeting all of those people and more feeling like I was just in the way. Like, think of, like, all right, has anyone here ever gone to a concert with a backstage pass? Like, won it from a radio station or, you know, like something big, right? Callan has been existing with no lore for 2.5... I know, right? He's been there since the beginning, and, like, no one even knows who this man is. Like, imagine if you won a backstage pass, like, on a radio show. And you were able to, like, go behind the scenes and meet the band. You're just, like, kind of awkwardly standing there being like, "I feel like I don't belong here, but I'm excited to be here, and I want to be here." But everyone's like, I constantly feel like I'm in the way, right? That would be my biggest fear of being on the Dream SMP. Is that, like, "Hi, you're there because, I don't know, you drew the long straw and happened to win the contest that put you here. But, you're not really useful, so you're just kind of stand there and watch and gawk and don't say anything too loud and don't distract the performers." You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I feel like I would be. And I don't want to be. I would want to be the performer, so to speak. But That's what I mean. Like, if I said no to someone propositioning me something like that, it would be less that I didn't want to do it, and more whether or not I felt that I could do it respectfully, and not just be like a waste of freaking space or something like that. Because that's the last thing I would want to do, is, you know, awkwardly be that guy in the background going like, "Hi, I'm here. Can I have your autograph?" You know what I mean? Can you sign this book in Minecraft for me? Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. There we go. We need to dig up this coal. I am, honestly, there was this terminology that I don't remember what it was, but it was like a mix between an extrovert and an introvert. I am extremely introverted, but I'm also an extrovert when it comes to certain things. Like, perfect example, look at me right now. Who's going to sit there and say, oh, streamers are introverted, you know, or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm putting myself out there willingly and enjoy doing so. But, like, I wouldn't do this if it was, like, me in real life, so to speak. I would feel way more awkward, like, going to a convention and being this person. I would have to, like, hype myself up for it. I don't know, it's weird to describe. And I found somewhere a terminology that was exactly that. Like an extrovert. I don't know, it's like a different weird with vert at the end of it. And it's basically like someone that is introverted, except for an extrovert when it comes to very specific things that they feel very comfortable with. And I was like, wow, that like described me to a T, huh? And then I haven't thought about it since. And I forgot the word. But if someone knows that word, let me know, because I would like to not forget that word. I would like to remember that word, even. I would like that word to be a word that I use to help define myself. Not that I would try to live by it or anything like that, but, you know. You probably fill any role now that you think about it, but why would you want... But I would way more enjoy being another person attempting to manipulate. Yeah, that's what I mean. Everyone wants to have a big role. Like, if you were going to be in, like, a Marvel movie or something like that, no one wants to just be that side character that dies instantly. But at the same time, you would probably be like, yes, please let me be in that movie. Because, you know, famous movie and all. But I think I could pull off a good villain. I wouldn't have to be like trying to manipulate someone, so to speak, but there's plenty of things you can do that are like the bad guy in the background. Like maybe I'm creating something that will unintentionally end the world, you know, like a nuke. And then it falls into the wrong hands and I help that person. You're kind of unintentionally being the bad guy by being too neutral and letting your crap go wherever it goes. You don't need to be the center just in the shadows. Yeah, that's fair. But that's what I said. There's a lot of ways that you can do that. Dream had trust issues? I mean, that's true. The man wore a mask for how many years? But, yeah. That's what I said. Just having the opportunity to have such a large forum like that to practice the art of acting, I think would be an opportunity that I wouldn't want to pass up. Just in general. Boop. More bone meal, please. Thank you. You there. 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 Excuse me, tree, move. Oh, I have no more bone meal. I'm trying to place an empty hand on the ground. Let's knock all this down and go grab the rest of our bone meal from downstairs. Don't give to do. Ooh. Hellbent, baby. Hellbent on making you love me too. Even though that was supposed to do. Don't give a damn. Ooh. Just chewing through all of this moss. Honestly, you have big boots to fill when you do something like that. If you're trying to be someone that's going to be better than someone, that's the problem in and of itself, is it's hard to try to be better than someone. You don't have to be better than someone to have as much of an impact, right? Like, in my eyes, I don't think anyone will ever be better than Technoblade, but other people could do more good. because they can be their own person and do their own things in their own way. And no one will ever quite be like that person. So in the sense that no one will ever quite be like Technoblade was, that doesn't mean we'll never have another source of good as Technoblade. You know what I mean? Like that sort of concept. So in the sense where no one else will quite be the same as Dream or Tommy or all of these creators are, that doesn't mean we'll never have good content again. It just means that that content was unique for that time, which is kind of the beauty of life, right? Because if you weren't there for it, you'll never see it again. You might see good things, you might see better things, you might see worse things, and they might make you feel fulfilled, but you'll never see that thing. That thing will have been forever unique and in its time. Exactly. That's the perfect sentiment. Don't be sad that it's gone, be happy that it happened. And that's kind of the way that I try to live my life. Like, when I die, I wouldn't want people to mourn my loss. I would want them to celebrate my life. If I do anything that's worth celebrating, I would honestly be quite content if no one cried. Like, if that's it. If, in the end, just no one was sad. I don't have to say that I don't want to be missed, but I don't want anyone to be sad when my time comes. Because it's eventually going to come, and it's going to eventually come for all of us, right? Like, there's nothing that any of us can do about that. That's normal. That's part of living. We all live our lives knowing that one day our life will end. As morbid and sad as that might be to think, it's a truth. Does everybody live in a dreamland? But with that said, I do strongly believe that all of us, as little of importance as we might think we have, all of us have some importance to the world, because we're all unique. We are all one of a kind, and we all will create something. Even by creating nothing, that nothingness is still unique. Everything we do every day of our lives is still one of a kind. And whether we realize it or not, like a butterfly effect, we are affecting the entire world with our actions, as good or bad as they might be. Let's see. We need to put all this up. No, not my shovel. I don't want to compost my shovel. I will take some of you. And I will take... Oh, that's... Why do I not have any more moss? Bone meal in here. I guess I have more moss upstairs that I need to break and collect before it despawns. Let's make our hose. And... Oop. And hose. Hose. We'll make 6 for now. That should be enough. Let's go hoe the rest of this moss. Wow, we're like... Oh, we're more than halfway through, I think, right now, chat. That's kind of wild. I wasn't expecting to move this fast. B button can be pushed. Yoink. And yoink. Thank you kindly for your contributions. Ooh, look at that. 5. We have a honey block. We'll have to do that in a second. Can I please jump? Why can I not jump? There we go. I have no hops. You need to be down here. Let's go find all that stuff we didn't pick up. And make sure we don't waste any of it. Because all of this is our bone meal that we need to finish this project. We collect. No one cares if we go. I stumble over to a policeman. He says, son, you better get back home. Now everybody's laughing at me now, from their faces covered in snow. I'm trying to be the best I can be now. They say, make it something we know. Actually, something you've thought about is eventually the world might be so big that someone on YouTube could get past 1 million subs, and that would be normal. Yep. I mean, think about it. Honestly, I don't know if y'all remember what YouTube was like in the beginning, but if you had like 1,000 views, that was considered viral. If you had 1 million views, you got on the news. Like, 1 million was a massive number, like 10 years ago. Like, not even that long ago. So, like, nowadays, that 1 million is like, huh, yeah, you're barely viral if you got 1 million views. Okay. Imagine in the future where 10 million views is that equivalent. You're like, oh, cute, you got 10 million viewers. Haha, that's nice. All these channels get 100 million views per video. That's just normal. That's normal viral now, because that many more people are on the internet. It's kind of really crazy to think that. Especially as medical knowledge keeps advancing, as we start curing more diseases, And, you know, as we start living longer lives, the people like us right now that live during this time, will start living longer, will stay on the internet longer, and then the children that grow up will start getting on the internet, and the old people that don't use the internet will start fading off, and next thing you know, the internet is overpopulated. There's a very real very real chance that we can run out of IP addresses, because there are a finite amount of those. As even though there's millions of them, millions of people will take them. It's kind of a weird, scary thought to have. They'll have to change the way the internet works, fundamentally, to make sure that there's enough room for everyone on the internet. There goes an... I feel like I'm breaking these every 2 seconds. Markiplier said that he got 100k views and 200 subscribers in his first video. Also, 8 billion people. Check, let's go. I know, right? Yeah, like I said, the metrics have changed. Drastically, even. What used to be common is now, like... it's like a drop in the bucket. Absolutely insane to think about. Let's just make sure we don't waste any of this delicious, soon-to-be bone meal. After all, we need to go downstairs and collect the bone meal we have, and we'll churn this stuff up in the meanwhile. I'm kind of leaving a couple random blocks around, so that we can make it easier to plant more of this, without having to stop and dig a block every so often. Like something like this, and something like that. And... maybe something like that. There we go. Just planting random ones all about. There we go. Yeah, let's go drop all these off, make a couple more hoes, and pick up more bone meal. Oh, there's more stuff down here. Is there a lot of stuff down here? No, not a lot. Knowing your generation, you're terrified what kids are going to be doing. I'm terrified what kids are going to be doing tomorrow. I'm terrified of what kids are going to be doing yesterday. No drips. No drips. Because, like, seriously, like, with the Drink Benadryl challenge and the Tide Pod challenge and all the stupid stuff that people do, that's going to be the thing that stops us from living forever. People killing themselves with stupid challenges. Alrighty then. This thing is still churning away. I'm going to need more space in this thing. Take some of you. Make some more hose. Another 6. You, and you. And I guess let's just store some of this extra stuff that we don't need. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep that on me. I don't need my axe. And I will keep everything else. There we go. This gives us more room for picking up stuff. And you know what, I'm not gonna bring my shovel. Or my boat. I could just pick up stuff with hands. And I will forget that they're in there, so please don't let me forget that they're in there, chat. And you're gonna be in school, let's go. Bed is mid. Compared to Gold Potato, right? Oh, don't worry. We'll get there, chat. 5 million potatoes. Just imagine this, right? In like 2 years from now. 2 years. I don't know. It might take less time. We're already like 2,000 potatoes in. Just imagine once we start really cranking them out, like having like 24-hour live streams where we're just planting potatoes all day. And then like you're going to think back and be like, wow, I remember the day we planted our first potato. It's going to feel like forever ago. And it probably wouldn't have been that long. Oh, I forgot to pick up the bone meal while I was down there. I am stupid. El stupido. Crunch. My toes. My toes. My beans. I need the bone meal. There we are. There's the bone meal. Here's the bone meal. Feels like repeating history. How so? How is history repeating itself? Because normally when you say that, that's a bad thing, but it doesn't have to be. The Great Potato War. That's honestly the inspiration. This is the 5 million potatoes is kind of to pay homage to the man who farmed 500 million potatoes. And also, Cancer took more important people to me than just Technoblade. So this is a way to hopefully help prevent future loss of life that didn't need to be lost. Because just imagine, like, let's say 10 years from now we just have a cure. if Techno was born, 10 years later, sure, he might not have been the Blade that we all know and love. Other things might have happened, but maybe everything would have happened exactly the same, except for he wouldn't have had to die. It's a nice thought to have that the things that we're doing today might positively affect the future. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is that no matter how small the donations are, no matter how small the effect, it'll be one more drop in the bucket of helping us get there. And as long as I leave the world in a better place than I found it the day before, I'm content with not being the one that changed everything. And, I don't have to be the guy that saved the world. I'm not trying to be that. I just want to leave it a better place than the way I found it. That's it. I would be happy if I can do just that. In the short time that I have on this world, on this spinning dust cloud in the sky, if I can make it a slightly better place, then I think that'll be okay. I would die happy with those sentiments. Whether I succeed or not is a completely different story, but it's also subjective. Because, maybe I only make one person's life better. Maybe I can make 1 million people's lives better. Maybe I make no one's lives better, but, I didn't make anyone's lives worse. You're going to remember the day you do a flippin' face reveal? What do you mean? This is my face. My face is right here, right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe eventually, chat. I just feel like no one really cares. I've kind of described what my face looks like. I mean, I haven't even done a hand reveal yet. But, barring all the bits and the jokes, I don't know. I'm not a pretty person. I'm not saying I'm like the ugliest person that ever lived or anything, but I don't know. I don't think any of you come here to look at my pretty face anyway. You all come here to listen to my beautiful voice and the stupid things that I have to say while I play block game. That's the real reason. So I don't know. I just never really focused on it. But, I mean, if it ever becomes a thing where enough people really desperately want to know, I mean, I guess. I don't have... It's like, I'm not, like, against it. It's not like, no, you can't see my face. It'll break the illusion. Like, I'm not that dramatic or anything. We come for the spicy stories, and yeah, that's what I mean. Like, no one's come here for my face. Like, I think Technoblade did a face reveal really early on, and everyone's like, oh yeah, okay, that's the face of the man. And then proceeded to never care again, you know what I mean? And there's people to this day that still don't know what he looks like. Or at least, I guess, the original him. I'm fairly certain at this point most everyone had seen pictures after his dad posted, what he looked like in the end. Which is, it's a sad way, because I remember what Techno looked like back when he was playing Minecart with a steering wheel, and I'm sure no one wants to remember, especially their son, looking the way they did in their last days when they didn't look so great. Everyone wants to kind of hold the memory of the happier times and such not. So, I'm kind of glad that when all those, like, videos came out of people like posting tribute and stuff, that they showed both the before and after, so people got to see the real man before the horrible things that happened. Oh no, he is. There's parts of my brain that are like, is that actually Technoblade's dad? Or is like Technoblade faking his own death and being cheeky as his dad? Because my god, the dad acts this. I could see where Technoblade got it from. The dad acts like he had lived on the internet his entire life. He does not act like an old man. The jokes that man makes is as if Technoblade is writing them from beyond the grave. It's spectacular, and I love it. I'm a historian at heart in the sense that I don't want to disturb things that have important meaning and stuff like that. I mean, look at me. I saved my freaking wooden pickaxe from day one, right? So, like, part of my brain is like, okay, Technoblade's Twitter should remain the same it is. It should be immortalized in the moment of his passing, exactly as it is. And his dad keeps changing it. And part of my brain is like, no, don't touch it. That's a relic. You can't change it. You can't. You're breaking it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but that was funny and cool. Okay. Damn it, why am I okay with this? I know, right? I would be upset because a lot of people legitimately are crying. Like, a lot of people, I would think a lot less of the man if he had done something like that, because that's kind of really fucked up. That's my F-bomb for the stream. That's my PG-13 rating right there, chat. That would be seriously fucked up if he did. And I would think less of the man, and I don't want to think less of him because he's genuinely an amazing person. But, Please tell me I can't be the only one that thought that, considering how funny his dad is. His dad, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. We'll just say that much. We'll say that much. I have plenty of hose. Let's break down this moss. My brain forgot the word. Forgot the word for the thing that I'm doing. Is this the last layer? It is. Ooh, it's gonna look so good cleared. We'll just build a new stairway up. And we'll just work our way this way. And I guess we'll just knock the stragglers down like this. Oop. Instead of wasting bone meal on it. I don't know why you're there, but you can go away. Alright, well, I guess we can also do it from here. I keep hearing the sounds from the Pig Step remix, and it's making me think that things are spawning around me. Oh, there goes a hoe. There we go. How did I miss this whole little chunk over here? We just dig it the old way. The old school way. The OG way. I hear honey dripping. Boop. Yeet. And yeet. Give me the honey. Give me the honey. There we go. We'll collect this all up. We'll go bring it downstairs. We'll go get more bone meal. I don't know how that copper fell on the floor there, but I'm going to go get it. We just keep rinse, wash, repeating. Nice and easy. Oop. Look at this, chat. We have gotten, like, more than halfway through. There's a significant amount of clearage. We still have to make our enchantment table. I still don't want to forget about that. That's still a thing we need to do. So fun. I'm sorry. I'm so satisfied by just destroying these things. I don't have any bone meal left on me. Just knocking down all of this moss. I don't know why. It's so pleasing. It's just like... It's like one of those satisfying videos. I don't know why. It's still there. It's been 5 months. It's been 5 months. What do we talk about now? Good question. How about the current state of Twitter being on fire? How many people have gotten banned because they made parody accounts? Oh my god, have you heard about the theories? I don't know if they're actually confirmed, but a lot of people are acting like they're like actually confirmed of like companies going bankrupt because people are making fake accounts, paying $8 to Twitter to verify them, and then proceeding to make stupid posts that make people like bail on the stock market on these companies. It's so freaking hilarious. Like, I think one of the more famous ones that happened was, like, Lilly, the insulin company. Like, they make a bunch of... They're a big pharma company. Someone posted, like, a fake account that said, like, all insulin will be free starting this day on. And, like, a whole bunch of people sold their stocks, allegedly, because they saw that post. And then, like, their company dropped, like, 5% in a single day. It was terrific. And don't get me wrong, I used to work for the medical industry. Those companies suck. I hate them. They're awful. They're greedy. Like, okay, let's be real. The people working for them are legitimate people, and I feel bad if anyone loses their job, because those people were awesome, the people that I worked with. But the companies themselves can suck an egg. They spend millions of dollars researching, and they charge an arm and a leg so they can make that money back, instead of, you know... I don't know, just doing it to help people. Like, Big Pharma doesn't help people. They don't cure things. There's no money in a cure, quote unquote. Twitter is crazy. Twitter is insane, even. And I can't tell if this is Elon Musk doing this on purpose. Like, big brain play, let's set Twitter on fire, and that'll make it so popular that... Because, like, Twitter has, like, peak usage right now. Because of all these people trolling Elon Musk so hard. If anyone else would have bought Twitter, this wouldn't have happened. No one would have cared enough to do this. But because it's Elon Musk, everyone and their mother wants to make his life miserable, apparently. So they're literally doing all of these things, which arguably, people kind of warned him this is exactly what would happen if you did that, and he did it anyway, so... based. They're doing what they promised they were going to do. That's expected. That's expected behavior. But all of this chaos might be intentional. Maybe he's making like a big brain play where it's like, I know, if I screw this platform so bad in a way that no one has ever done before, it'll make this this platform more popular because of how absolutely devastated I made it. And then that'll in turn bring more people to it, which will then in turn make it popular enough that I could stop destroying it actively. Let's go grab more boned mail. We'll grab more bone mail. And we'll finish doing this last chunk over here. And then, look at this place. Our great hall will be begun. And we're probably going to fill it, honestly. We're probably going to fill it at first, just with a couple of tiny little farms like this. Little farms to help us get started. But as we go, we'll build our actual monuments and our actual... put our actual villagers inside and trade with them. And then start breaking those farms down once we build bigger, better versions elsewhere. Nighttime. Sleep. My bed is too far away. I'm sorry, I needed to take one step closer. 500% increase of the N-word. Yeah, I know. Unbanning... Alright. Unbanning the Dorito, I think, was a bad/good move. Because, hear me out, I am all about the freedom of speech. Legitimately. I think everyone should be able to say whatever they want to say, as long as it's not hurting someone. There's limitations to freedom of speech. You can't scream fire in a crowded movie theater. You can't say bomb on a plane. Like, there are limitations. And when you start saying stuff like drink bleach, you have to have consequences for those actions. So in the same way that I don't agree with all the things that these people say, I also agree that they have the right to say it, with the line being where they actually start hurting people. If people on Twitter are convincing people not to get vaccinated, and people are dying because of it, those people need to be held accountable. Now, obviously, you probably won't win a lawsuit against them, but getting banned is being held accountable too. And I'm going to say it. I think Donald Trump deserved to get banned off Twitter. Period. It was a long time coming. He thought he was invincible. He thought he could say and do whatever he wanted to do, no matter the damage or harm that came of it, because he was El Presidente, El King Dorito, and look at what happened. He got banned. Which, good on Twitter. That was back when Twitter was still a quote-unquote good platform. It's hot fire now, but it's entertaining hot fire. I think Moist Critical put it best. Charlie put it best. I have never gleaned so much entertainment from Twitter as I have now. It's like a soap opera. You could just open it up at any moment, at any time, and flip through your front page and just be like, delicious, sweet, delicious drama. It's good. It's so good. And I think that might be why... This is why the theory that Elon Musk did it on purpose was because he was savvy enough to know that any publicity is good publicity, including setting his own platform on fire. And the way he sees it is, I'm rich, I don't care. Even if this thing goes under, who cares? I crave validation from Twitter. Based. Honestly, I'm one of those people that validation feels nice. I'm not going to say that I don't get a warm, tingly feeling inside when, someone validates you, right? It feels good. Which, by the way, everyone in chat, you are all valid. I don't think anyone needs to say that in order for you to feel that way. But at the same way, it's nice to be heard, right? It's nice to hear that every so often. Drip? No drip? Drip? No drip? Nope, no drip. Not yet. But with that said, you don't need anyone's validation. You don't need anyone to tell you who you need to be happy. You just need to be you, and you need to just be happy with yourself. And I'm not telling you, be happy with yourself no matter what. If you're not happy with yourself, do something to make yourself happy with yourself, right? Like, I forgot the bone meal. You are the only person that can change you, right? Other people have influence on that, but that influence is up to your decision. You need to make the you that you're happy with. Someone else isn't going to make that you for you. I guess that's the ultimate sentiment that I'm trying to get at. You don't have to settle, and you don't have to be happy with who you are, but you can make yourself happy with who you are. And you should, every human being on this planet should try to strive towards being happy with who they are, because everyone deserves to be happy. I truly do believe that. And happiness should never have to feel like it comes at the expense of someone else, or that you're holding out for someone to validate your happiness. Your happiness should come from you, and other people should make you feel happier. You shouldn't require other people's validation to feel happy. It feels nice to have it, not gonna lie, but you shouldn't need it. Other people should be happy with the you that you are. The you that you're happy with. If you're not happy with yourself, don't clap. But, yeah, I feel like that's a big thing that people, like, they get up in their own head, right? Like, especially, like, being a content creator. I constantly want validation, but I want that in the sense that I want to make my viewers happy. I'm making content for all of you. If you guys aren't enjoying it, then sure, I'm going to probably still do what I do because I enjoy doing it, but I can adjust the way I do it to make you happier. If you're going to enjoy my content more one way or the other, then that's kind of the direction I want to take it, because I'm doing this for a reason. It's kind of like if the reason you went into the kitchen was to get a drink, and you came back into your room with an empty glass of water, you're going to say, what can I do to make sure that the next time I come back to my room, my glass has actual drinkable water in it? Because maybe you decide one time to try stopping by the toilet and decide that that was a terrible decision to make. You know what I mean? Like, you got to kind of course correct. And there's always going to be a compromise at some points in time when you're trying to please others. You can't make everyone happy. So you should always try to make yourself happy at the very least. But if your goal is to make as many people happy as possible, do whatever makes you happy while making as many people possible happy. I don't know if that made any sense, but in my brain that works, so I'm rolling with it. Therapy, potato therapy. I'm just your armchair physician over here. But no, these are the things that I try to live by. So I wouldn't say that I'm telling you that you must do this, do as I command. But I'm saying, like, this is my, I guess, personal advice. This does not constitute as actual medical advice. Please seek therapists if you need actual help. But like all funny disclaimers and stuff aside, this is the stuff that I do for myself. These are the things that I think and how I try to live my life. And these things won't work for everyone, right? Like, some people have such crippling self-doubt that they can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to be happy with myself. You know what I mean? Like, they need help sometimes. And that's why therapy is actually important. Because sometimes you can't validate yourself. You're physically incapable. You don't know how to. And you kind of need some medical professionals that know how to help you with that. It's basically like an illness. Like, if you're sick, and sure, if you know how to slap a Band-Aid on it and make yourself better, then you do that. But some people don't know how to. Some people can't fix their own broken leg, you know what I mean? And you're forced to rely on medicine at that point. You're forced to go to a doctor and be like, Doc, help, my leg is broken, and I don't know how to fix it on myself. And having the strength when you're ill, and beyond ill, like if you're depressed and you can't help yourself, if you're not feeling happy, having the strength and the wisdom to know when to stand up and seek therapy and seek help. That's a big deal, because a lot of people don't know how to do that. And I strongly urge anyone watching now, watching in the future, watching the VOD, watching a clip on YouTube, wherever this video might find you, now or in the future, if you need help, you have to be able to understand that you're worth it, that you're valid, that you're important, and that you deserve it. And I beseech anyone watching this right now that doesn't know how to help themselves to seek that help, because you'll be happier in the future. I don't, like, this is the weird thing I don't know how to say. Like, yeah, you can't give up, right? Because I don't want to say what's the point of living, because I don't want to encourage people like that to be like, oh, you're right, there's no point in living, because that's not the answer, right? That's never the answer. And there's a you somewhere out there in the future, not now, tomorrow, maybe the next day, that went out and sought help. And now you're kind of looking back at your old stuff and being like, wow, I can't believe that was me. I was so miserable and pathetic, and I didn't even realize it, right? But then you did what you needed to do, and you did the thing, and you went and got help, and now you can help yourself. And now when you're sad, you don't have to feel sad, because you know how to make yourself feel happy. And you got there. And you might not have done it by yourself. You might have needed help, but there's no shame in that. There's zero shame in that. Human beings on their own are a social creature. We are meant to need multiple people. we were never meant to be lone wolves and we had to do it all by ourselves, you know? Like the suck it up buttercup shit that only flies in certain situations, you know? You need to be able to know your boundaries and understand when, yep, this is too much. I can't handle this by myself. Now, at the same time, you certainly shouldn't give up too soon. Like, you shouldn't just be like, this is a little more work than I wanted to do, so I'm going to give up and ask someone else to do it for me. You got pull your own weight or what have you, but, like, you need to be able to understand when there's a healthy line of, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this by myself. And being able to ask for help. It's a powerful thing that a lot of people are afraid to use. I guess they're also afraid of, like, burdening people and things like that. But let me ask you this, honestly, chat. 100% honest. And you don't have to answer out loud. If you're just lurking, don't feel like you have to physically, say something in chat or whatever. But just think about this answer to yourself. Let's say your best friend was actually depressed. Actually legitimately considering suicide. And they were too afraid to say something to you. When you could have helped them because they were afraid of burdening you. Sure, if they came to you, it would probably ruin your day to find out that your best friend was considering killing themselves. But at the same time, you would rather them say that and help them so that they don't, than find out the next day that you don't have a best friend anymore. I'm fairly certain every single person in the world would say, yeah, obviously, please say something. So you being that person, if you are ever that person that feels, I'm not going to burden them, I don't want to ruin their day. Please do. Please ruin their day. I promise you're not doing as much damage as you think you are. No, seriously. Like, this is real. This is real stuff. This is not all metaphysical, made-up metaphor. These are real situations. These are real things that people think. These are real things that people go through. And I'm telling you, if you are ever in that state of mind, please ruin someone's day. Not the other way. Ruin their day in the sense that please open up to them and tell them that you need help, that you need attention, that you need anything. Please. You have to. You absolutely must. Because here's the thing, and this is the thing that like people say, like, look, if you're gonna end it all anyway, what's the harm? Right? Like, it's not gonna mean anything to you in a moment anyway. So if you say something and they say fuck off, then well, you were gonna do it anyway, so it didn't hurt to try, right? It literally did nothing to you. It literally changed nothing. So please try. Please try. And if you don't have friends, if you don't have a best friend that you can reach out to, there is a phone number. You can literally type suicide into Google, and the first thing that pops up is a helpline where there are professionals trained to help you in this. He told you that you were his only friend and he was the person who connected with. Yeah, that's what I mean. And you know what, chat? I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people think that, I only have one friend. I must not be popular. I suck, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, you only need one friend. If everyone in their life only had one true best friend, actual true best friend that they trust with their lives, that's more than a lot of people in this world have. Because even famous people that know a lot of people don't have millions of friends, millions of people that they trust. There's just people that are like, I know you because you're popular, and I'm following you because I'm hoping that I can be popular by being, next to you and stuff like that. Like, to have a true friend is something that I feel like a lot of people seriously overstate. Like, oh yeah, hi, I just met you. I just met you and I love you. Like, that sort of thing. It's like, oh, we now know each other's names. We're now best friends. It's like, that's not how that works. But you call it whatever you want. It's being a best friend is basically being in a relationship with someone. Being someone's actual best friend is knowing them so well that you know when you can laugh when they're hurt. And you know when you need to not laugh when they're hurt. You trust them. You know what they're going to say. Your lives become intertwined in the same way as someone in a relationship, to the point where being asexual myself, I honestly have, I'm trying to place Pone Meal that doesn't just, being asexual, I legitimately have a problem that it's hard for me to understand, like, literally, actually, relationships between people that are friends between, like, lovers. Because to me, it's like, well, what's the difference? Like, being a best friend, like, okay, like, the intimacy, obviously. Like, you're not screwing your best friend, I hope. But, or do. I don't judge. But you know what I mean? Like, obviously, beyond those moments, a best friend to me is basically someone that you treat in that very same regard, minus the sex. Like, minus the actual intimacy of that part, someone that you could lean against their shoulder and cry if you needed to. Someone that you trust with those feelings. Like, I can't think of a better person that I would tell all of my secrets to than my best friend. And that's it. Like, someone you trust that deeply. that you could say, hey, I think I want to die right now. Please help me. If you trust someone that much, then they're very much so likely your best friend. Especially if that's the only person you can ever think of saying something like that. And if that's the case, they probably reciprocate it, because you don't just casually become someone's best friend. It's generally a mutual thing. You generally only get to that status because both of you feel that way. So if that's the case, they very much so want to hear you say those words so that they can help you. Exactly. And, like, obviously, there's a difference between, like, associates, friends, and best friends. And in my eyes, people call their friends friends when I really kind of consider that associates. Like, perfect example, like, oh, my work friends. You mean the people that you work with, that you spend time with at work, which you share, like, nothing in common, that once work ends, you don't talk to, and you have zero interest in hanging out with outside of work? Those aren't friends. Those are people you know. Those are associates. Sure, you're friendly with them, but that's human beings. That's how human beings work. You know, I wouldn't consider those, like, friends. Like, if you walked up to them and told them your deepest feelings, they kind of be like, okay, I'm going to tell HR that you scare me now. Please don't come within 100 feet of me. Yeah, exactly. Like, online friends, you have interests and stuff like that, but you probably won't tell me your bank account information and not trust me to steal all your money. By the way, if you were as rich as your bank your credit card number was, how rich would you be? No, I'm joking. I didn't even tell the joke properly because I didn't want to accidentally have someone type it in. There were people that legit fell for that. Like, someone posted on Twitter or Reddit or something, like, if your bank account was as rich as your credit card number was, what would your bank account, like, how rich would you be? And people were legit typing their credit card numbers with a $sign in front of it, not realizing that they just told someone. I was like, bruh. And then people were following up with the comments like, oh yeah, and how many pigs would you have if the credit card number on the back of that number was how many pigs you had? It's just something like that, like, where it's like, bro, you don't even realize what you're doing to yourself right now. Oh my god, how many brain cells are left in that head of yours? Actual. That maybe it was TikTok, maybe it was actually TikTok where people were doing that. I forgot where I saw it. I know it was social media somewhere. But I remember being like, seriously, come on, no one fell for this, right? People fell for this. Oh my god, humanity, what have you done? What have you done? Whew. Wow, it's been 2 hours. Honestly, that's how I know I'm having a good time, when I just turn around and look at the clock and be like, wow, an hour went by. What the hell happened to time? Time has compressed. I don't know what I thought I saw there, but I thought I saw a face and it scared me. Let's knock down some more of this moss. Oh, I'm full. Maybe we should go drop some moss off. Crunch my toes. Hello? Hello, I am super full. We need to go drop some of this moss off. I thought those blocks, I thought that was like a creeper in the distance. I got scared. I thought a creeper had spawned in there. You. There. Keep half of you. Boop and bop. There we go. Grab whatever you have in here and do it all again. Considering Americans can't name 5 nations. Yeah, honestly, I am an American and I can attest to that. We are not smart. Not all of us are dumb, but the majority of us are uncultured. That's what I like to say. I don't want to say anyone in America is not smart. We're uncultured. That's it. We know what goes on inside of the Americube, and that is all we care about. That Americans are just based. Hello? Oh, that was my stairway. I was like, how did this exist? How did this grow? Americans are just based. What are you expecting? A fucking McChicken? I know, right? But, yeah, no. I could say I suffer from that same syndrome. I'm not saying I'm better than my fellow Americans in any way, shape, or form, which upsets me a bit, but I'd like to think that I do things in a way that would help me in that regard. Like, I ask people questions, and I don't do it like I'm trying to sound like I'm intentionally so ignorant, but, like, I ask in the sense of, like, please teach me because I am America, I can't help it, please make me less American. No, my hose! I've gone through so many hoes. So many hoes. Ouch, my toes. My toes and my hose. I'm breaking both of them. is pumping. Generator. Automatic lever. Atomic. Overdrive. Blockbuster. Brain power. Oop. How much American is it that potatoes have to work? I know. Ah, no, my hoe. Wow, we're like legit almost done. Alright, I'm not going to forget the obsidian. I have it written in the book. See, I've written in the book, so I can't forget it. It's written in the book. So we can't forget to do all the things we wanted to do today, chat. But I'm going to finish this because it's almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Hoe down! Hoe down! I know, how many hoes did we break in this? Actually, I could check that, can I? Statistics, items, times broken. How many hoes have... I've broken 3 diamond pickaxes. By the way, I broke 3 diamond pickaxes before I have the efficiency 4 one that I have now, apparently. 24 hoes. It's my most broken tool. We have broken 24 hoes. 24 hoes. Auto mod. There we go. 24 hoes. That's great. I love it. I love the things that this world has done to us. How many other people could say they broke 24 hoes today? There we go. Yeah, I know, right? 28's not that far off. We thought we was joking. We thought we was being funny, and turns out we was being serial. Hello? Can I not do this? Oh. Hello? Oh, there we go. I need to eat my long potatoes, because I am starving slowly to death. There we go. Boop. And boop. And a boopers. And a boopers. And a boppers. And a snoppers. And a schnappy-dappy-doo-dop. There we go. So much moss. So much hoe destruction. Personally, Captain Crunch. I like me some Captain Crunch, but, you know, I think I'm a fruity, I don't want to say Fruity Pebbles. I think I'm like a Fruit Loops kind of guy. Honestly, I love me a good bowl of frozen, what the hell cereal am I trying to say? Of Raisin Bran. That was the words I was trying to say. But they never put enough raisins in it to make me happy. And a lot of people would be like, ew, Raisin Bran, that's like old people cereal. It's like, do you know how much sugar are in raisins? It's basically concentrated sugar. It's all of the sugar left from the grape, with all of the water removed. But no, they never put enough for me, so I never really enjoy eating it unless I could add an entire box of extra raisins to the bowl. But my personal go-to cereal, it's not too sweet that I could just eat forever, is definitely like Fruit Loops-esque cereal. But I also quite enjoy Frosted Mini Wheats. Fiber, I need my fiber. And then like Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, stuff like that. I guess I really did think I would go more towards chocolatey cereal because I love chocolate, but it seems to be the fruitier cereals seem to nail me. Bad terminology. Seem to I was gonna say peg me better, but I'm just gonna stop that whole line of thinking. I enjoy fruity cereals better. Does that's probably safer. Fruit Loops are lying to me, but I knew this all along. I was never, even as a kid, I was never like, they're not all going to be separate flavors. That's ridiculous. Just like Apple Jacks didn't have separate flavors, and I never really cared for Apple Jacks. Okay, so I like fruity cereals, but I don't like cinnamony cereals. Because like Apple Jacks and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, wasn't really a fan of. Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I would consume dry. But once you put it in milk, you have to immediately eat it because after 3 seconds it becomes disgusting mush. I'm sticking to that. If you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I don't judge. But personally, gross. It's like warm root beer. Has to be consumed as cold as humanly possible. Otherwise it is disgusting. Hello? There we go. Is that the last of this area over here? Ah! Apple Jacks or Fruit Loops, but with some... Yes. Yep. I mean, they're made by the same company, so... Oh, how did I do that? So, I mean, that wasn't really hard to believe. You see, I was a weird kid. All right, as a kid, I was the kid that knew Santa wasn't real. Not because, you know, I knew that someone told me or whatever. Because I literally sat there and be like, how does it make sense that this Santa guy goes around the entire world in one night in less than X amount of hours when this, that... Like, I was the one that did the math and was like, it would be statistically impossible for a man, a person, a being, an entity... to physically travel everywhere. It's one thing if the story was he just magically teleports and presents appear. No, he had to physically go house to house. And this is the thing. This is the thing that broke it for me, chat. This was the one piece of thing, of lore, of Santa lore, that made me realize Santa couldn't be real. He ate cookies. He ate cookies. That was the thing. Everyone put cookies out for Santa. And he physically ate cookies. Chat, do you have any idea how much time it would take if you stopped by every single house and every single house you ate one cookie? That would be more time than was in a day. You wouldn't physically be able to deliver all of those presents within a day. And knowing that as a child, I was like, well, clearly Santa's fake. I was a buzzkill. I was the buzzkill child. That was totally me. That was how I disproved Santa. You know, to top it off, I made my parents feel bad, because my parents feel like they screwed up. Mom, Dad, well, Dad, if you're watching from up there, and Mom, if you ever watch P.S. Potato in the future saying these words, don't feel bad. Because they felt like they screwed up my childhood by accidentally revealing it to me or saying something the wrong way, and then they're like, don't tell your sister, don't ruin it for her, let her enjoy the magic. It's like, no, it's okay. The sack. Oh, no, I know. That's what I mean. There was too many things. It's the same reason why I didn't enjoy being in church, because I scrutinized the Bible. And that's, as a kid, I didn't know any better, but that's a big no-no. You don't. You listen to what book says, and you do not say otherwise. Just saying. No. We have one last hoe. Can we make it through this with our last hoe? I listen to the book. That's what I mean. It's one of those things with, don't question it, kid. This is literally, I got told this by like one of my Sunday school teachers. It's like, don't question it. It's what happened. Okay. Just sit down and listen. I got made to sit in the back of the class. Oh, yeah, I probably got myself in a lot of trouble as a kid by over-scrutinizing things that I shouldn't have. But, you know, I was a curious child. I couldn't help myself. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Therefore, I will say this out loud. Not know any better. I do not realize the consequence of my actions. I am but child. You cannot blame me. And I mean, I realistically, as an adult looking back, I would be like, kid, you really don't understand what you're doing. You should stop. But at the same time, I totally understand why you're doing it and keep going. It's quite entertaining. Ain't fucking with the past. Good thing Twitter didn't. I know, right? Speaking of me cussing on stream, so right before stream, I was possibly going to start like 30 minutes early, because I was ready early, and I was honestly eager to play and hang out with everyone today. But I got distracted reading a sponsorship that I got offered. And it was one of those things where it's like I didn't accept it right now. I would miss the window, and I chose to miss the window because it was way too much setup. I was reading the fine print, and I was kind of like, okay, yeah, I couldn't have set it up last minute anyway. But it was a sponsor with like a food subscription company, it's like you buy meals from sort of thing. And they were offering good money. I could have made like $2,000 if I got 25 people to sign up. And I think the cheapest thing that people would be able to pay for that would basically give me credit would have been like $60. And quite frankly, I don't think I would pay $60 for it, so I wasn't going to try to shell it off to y'all. But $2,000, that would have been real nice. That would have been a nice little bit of Christmas money there, if you know what I mean. Which is the only reason I honestly stopped to look at it. Because there's a couple other games that I might try. They're like puzzle games and stuff that they're not offering that much for them. But, it's maybe it'd be worth it. As long as it's something fun we can all play together. That would be the only thing I care about. Not having to pay for you guys to join in and play with me. But would that be something we're interested in, just out of curiosity? Father Fox makes a little bit of money on the side. We get to play a game together for a stream or two, and then that's it. It's like a one-off, and we're done. I don't know. I would be willing to take sponsorships that did stuff like that, as long as they weren't like Red Shadow Leggums. That obviously everyone in this chat knows how I feel about that already, so we'll not accept sponsor from them. In principle alone. In principle alone, I will not. Can we jump down from here now? Oop. Where is bone meal? No bone meal? I'm out of bone meal? All out of bone meal. Let's go get some more bone meal. Or at the very least, let's go dump all this stuff that we don't need and finish this off. But, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if it's a game we can play where it doesn't cost y'all anything to join in, and even if I only make like $50, right? That's $50. I'm not going to say no to that, or at least the $50. But if it's like a stupid, boring game that no one would be interested in, including myself, then, nah, gonna pass. Gonna do a hard pass on that. Jackbox? We could do Jackbox. I have some Jackbox games. We could totally do some Jackbox sometime. I don't feel like I have the viewership right now to support Jackbox. Like Gartic Phone, yeah. Because, like, we just don't have enough people. Like, that's it. It's like, I would love to do all those on stream. We could even make a night of it. But I don't feel like, you know, like the 2, 3, 4, 5 people that we generally have in chat. There's just not enough, like, what is it? Like, viewer interaction, I suppose? It would basically be me playing Jackbox by myself. We need the manpower. We do. But maybe I can get, like, French or, you know, Oob or something like that. Like, I could get some more friends, and we can play, and then chat can, you know, jump in if they want to, but mostly just watch our antics. The reason that I haven't done more collaborative stuff with people is I don't have myself set up for it right now. I need to get, like, buttons set up so that I can, like, perfect example, anyone that saw the Phasmo stream, my god, it was a hot mess, because I couldn't talk with everyone here without them hearing me, and I didn't have, like, keyboard shortcuts set up to go back, and, like, it was a hot mess. I will just say that. Please don't go back and watch that stream. It was a hot mess. I had a lot of fun. I played, Phasmophobia for the first time on, like, the day after Halloween, but, it was a hot mess. So I need to set up more stuff like that if I'm going to do stuff like that in the future. If I'm going to have content that's collaborative like that, I don't want to ignore chat, but at the same time, I don't want to annoy the crap out of other people that might be streaming the content we're making. Organize an event, you'll be there? All right, well, I mean, if I organize it, everyone on Twitter and Discord will know. For anyone that's watching, if you want to make sure you don't miss out on those things, you know, drop us a follow here, or !socials if you want to follow on Discord or Twitter. Just saying. Always announce when we go live there. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. I sound like a YouTube intro now. It's free. Subscribing is free, and it doesn't cost you anything. And you can always unsubscribe if you don't. I got to be careful doing that on Twitch, though. It actually costs money to subscribe on Twitch. Oh, that's right. We don't have any more hoes. Let's finish mossifying whatever we can here. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Break culprit. It's way harder to do this from down here. I don't know why I'm doing it, because I'm lazy. That's the answer, I know. You want to subscribe, but you're too poor? It's okay, I'm too poor too. That's mostly why, the only reason I have the affiliate status or whatever isn't because I was expecting people would want to pay me, but because people might have free Twitch Prime that they might want to throw my way, because, you know, I like to think I would do a little finger touch thing together, be like, I think I'm kind of a little bit of a cool guy and might deserve free, if you want to spare any free, if you have any free. But, you know, all jokes aside, no, that's really it. People told me that they wanted to support me in that way, and that was the best way to do it, so I figured, can't hurt. With that said, we could probably just break these little ones manually and go make a new hoe, and then we'd be done. We'd be done with this area. And then we can go make our enchanting station. I will do this, though. Wow, that hit that whole corner. Nice. And we'll just break these last chunks. Wow, that actually took less time than I thought. I didn't think it would take all stream necessarily, but I figured it would take... you know, I guess I did say I wanted to do other things before I did this, and then promptly forgot about those things. So maybe it took as long as I thought. Honestly, that's the thing I've said. I've always said, you guys never have to pay me a cent. You guys just hanging out and chatting with me is more than enough support. I do obviously appreciate the people that pay me money, because that's super awesome. And if I ever got enough people to pay me enough money, then I could do this far more and potentially do it as a living. But this is a hobby. I know it's a hobby. I might act like I'm doing it professionally and everything. Big professional streamer here. But I know it's a hobby and I'm doing it for fun. And hopefully all of y'all are hanging out with me because it's fun. And I have fun when you're all having fun. So we're all having a good time. That's all that matters. In the end, that's all that really matters. Boop, boop. And then we probably don't need any more of this. So let's make ourselves a couple more hoes. Do I have a watch time? I have a followage. I don't think I have a watch time command. I might make one, though. I don't want to use the jungle. Boop, and boop, and boop. And ho, 2, 3. Let's do 3. I don't think I'll need more than 3 for what we have left up there. There we go. 19 whole days. That's why I was telling people when I was making that joke before, don't unfollow or refollow to try to get more points for bonks. Because 1, I don't think you actually get more points if you do that, and 2, it would reset my score. And I know some people are very, some people have been here like 2 years since I started streaming and such not. Actually, I don't think it's even been 2 years. Actually, here, I could test that real quick. It has been 20 months, so not even 2 years. I've only been streaming for 20 months. And for like almost a year of those months, I haven't been streaming because my computer died. So I've really only been streaming for a full year. That's kind of crazy to think about. I feel like I've come so far in that little bit of time, and at the same time, I can hardly believe that much time has already passed. Alright, we're almost done. Look at all these little, we just gotta clean up all the little floaty bits. All the little floaty bits, and then fix the floor, because the floor looks gross. But that's easy. We could fix the floor easy. There we go. Just knock those down. Boop, 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 boop. Then we get our enchanting table. You know, that's another thing I've never really finished doing. I always said we were going to mull it over, and then I always forget to mull it over. But we still have follower emotes, like the following emojis and all that we haven't filled out. Is there anything emote-wise that people want in chat from following? Oh, I guess I could have hit this. I'll just mine it manually. I didn't bring any bone meal because I thought I was done with the bone meal. Any emojis or things like that people would want. They could just be memes, because they're free, so I mean, we can remove them and add them as we please. It could be a different one every stream if we wanted. If people, like, I was joking, like, when I first came back, because it was like a meme from the old streams with the Microwave Brothers, where it was just going to be M's and a beep. But stuff like that, even if it's just jokes, we could fill those spots. We got them. There's no point in having the spots if we're not going to use them, right? Boop. Wow, this place took little to no time to do, honestly. Oh, I'm glad I made more than one. And I didn't need the extra one. Boop. Alright, well, I say we knock out all of this moss on the ground and replace it with some cobblestone. Personal question, go for it. I can't promise that I'll answer it, but I'll try my best. Let's see, grab some cobble, put this stuff up for now. Boop, and pop, and pop. Waffles or pancakes? Ooh, tough, that's tough. If it was going to be like all you can eat, so to speak, where I had to consume as much as fast as possible, probably pancakes, because you can make them faster, so that I could fit more in my face. If we're talking about enjoying, like slowly consuming and enjoying, you can get a lot fancier with waffles than you can with pancakes. You can get some really fancy waffles going, and I would enjoy the crap out of some very fancy waffles. So I think waffles would be the ultimate decision. If I was going to sit down, why am I doing that? If I was going to sit down and just enjoy them, if I was going to eat as much as possible, probably pancakes. I know, IHOP used to do like all-you-can-eat pancakes at one point. I don't know if they still do. Probably not, but I would do those every so often because it's like $10 for all-you-can-eat pancakes. And now they bring them to you really slow because they don't want you to eat them out of house and home with pancakes. But that would be something that I would definitely be considered worth my money. Especially if you put like chocolate chips or something in them, because that's not hard to do and you can mass produce those. But chocolate chip pancakes, I can eat the crap out of some of those. If I was just going to sit down and have one and enjoy it, I would definitely choose a nice, crispy, like Belgian waffle or something like that over like a pancake. Because a pancake, you know, you can only fancify a pancake so much. You could do so much to a waffle. That plus, oh my god, like, don't get me wrong, I have, like, some Eggos in my freezer right now. Hashtag not sponsored. But, I guess I should mine these. There we go. Those are nothing compared to, like, making your own fresh. Like, get yourself, if you're a waffle enthusiast, get yourself a waffle iron. Get yourself some proper waffle mix and make yourself. You deserve this. You deserve this. Make yourself a fresh waffle, because it is a night and day difference. Especially, chicken and waffles. Now I'm hungry. That's it. Chat made me hungry. Now I want some chicken waffles. Some nice, spicy, crispy chicken and waffles. With the sweet, like, spicy syrup on it. Oh my god. That is so good. Anyone that hasn't had it, don't knock it till you've had it. So tasty. Do I have any more? I don't have any more cobblestone. I need more cobblestone. Like, most of the time, when your mom makes pancakes, you're eating them as fast as... Yeah. Because you have to. Because you have to, like, drown them in syrup and immediately eat them before they become soupy messes. There's, like, no in-between time. You must consume them as fast as possible. And, waffles, you have a little bit more of time to consume, but not much. Like, they will still eventually absorb all that syrup and become soup. And then they'll be gross. But pancakes, you have a much shorter window. Which is why it's like you can't sit there and enjoy a pancake. You must consume it as quickly as possible while they are piping hot. That, and I feel like it's way easier to make a raw pancake by mistake than it is a raw waffle. You have never tried maple syrup. What do you eat with your pancakes and waffles, if you don't mind me asking, then? Ask as if it's such a personal... What have you put on those things, then? Because, I mean, obviously, there's still tons of things you could put on it, but... I feel like, I don't know, quintessentially maple syrup is the default option. Oop. And you... Hello? There we go. Oop. Caramel. Okay, do you, like, melt it? Because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like more work, but it also sounds more delicious. There is this cheese that I have at my job that I want to try. That's caramel cheese. It's meant to be a block of cheese, but it looks like caramel. And you're meant to just shave chunks off of it. I don't know how to describe it beyond that. It looks delicious. It looks like just a block of caramel. Like, it doesn't look like cheese at all, but it's meant to be a cheese, apparently. No, that's wrong. There we go. You eat caramel with it. I mean, I've never really thought about it. I guess I've had... Actually, no. Okay, one of my favorite pancake desserts, dinners, I don't know what you call it, meals. Denny's is like an American diner chain, like a fast food chain. They have like these glazed, like, caramel pecan... something waffles with like banana slices, and I would get those every time I went to Denny's. That was like my default go-to thing at Denny's. And they use caramel instead of maple syrup, and those are optimal, honestly optimal topping for pancakes. So I will concede that point that caramel is way better than maple syrup. It's just also way more expensive. I love doing breakfast for dinner. Whenever my mom was quote-unquote lazy and just decided to make breakfast for dinner, I would be more excited because typically the stuff that my parents made for dinner was like pasta or like casserole sort of things, and I never really cared for them. I don't want to say I don't want to say they're not good, because I mean, yeah, they were fine, but as a kid I was like, that's not delicious treats, that's icky broccoli, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, ew, that's normal food. I want candy. Give me that bacon, give me the caramel covered, you know, pancakes and shit like that. That's the stuff I want to consume. Hoo-yah. That block didn't appear at first. Got nervous. I heard it place. I was like, is my world crashing? Is everything dying? Am I going to be alive in 5 minutes from now? Almost done. Look at this. We just don't look that way. We just turn this way. Look at all that we cleared out. And that's only been 2.5 hours. Not even, because I've been talking for a good chunk of it. Caramel. 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 What is it supposed to be? Carmel? There's no A. There's no second A in caramel. Caramel? Caramel. It's caramel. What am I saying? How am I saying it weird? Wheat. You're saying it weird, not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't be weird. Car oil? Caramel sounds like car oil? Caramel. It's caramel. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how to English. It's not my fault. More. Give me more cobblestone. There we go. Fooyah. Poop, 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 pop, pop, beep, pop, beep, 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 beep. There we go. We have this corner over here, and that little spot over there, and we got drippy honey. Let's go collect the drippy honey. Push the honey button. You're starting to be more American than Ukraine. Is that a good thing or a bad thing right now? Dispense honey. Dispense honey. Nice. Sweet. Okay, we need to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This needs to be done. We got our first honey block. And we got to get the achievement. Ready? Yeah, we sticky. We sticky. Let's listen to that sound. I love how the music quieted so we can hear it. That's that good sticky. That's what good mac and cheese sounds like. Okay, we put the honey away. That's a thing. That is a thing. Ah, there we go. Let's see. I missed a block over here. And then this corner over here. Hello? Oh yeah, that's right. That's outside. That's scary. We don't go that way. We don't think about the outside side. That's scary territory. Oop. I mean, I say as if we're not about to go outside in a minute here when we're done with this. Bees. Bees working. Bees at work. No. Incorrect. Correct. Acceptable. You love how the potato economy hasn't collapsed, considering how much how much you spent. The potato economy. English is hard. The potato economy is infinite. It will never collapse. It is backed by Potato himself. Oops, that's a little bit of downstairs. Whoopsie. Let's just get that covered up. Sorry, potatoes below. Yep. We've broken through. We've broken through the barrier. Hello? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm hydrating these guys. Well, I guess I don't need... Oh, no, wait. I know why you were there. You were gonna make dripstone, maybe, eventually. That's right. That's what that was there for. So, to quickly explain that, we got a couple dripstone the other day on stream, and, I put some on the ceiling downstairs. I don't know if chat noticed that when I started stream. So this is that block right there. Or is it this one? No, it's this one right here. So I was looking to see if it would grow dripstone eventually. Which it should, right? That's how that works. If there's water above one of those blocks, it'll grow into one of those eventually. I don't know. We'll see. If that ever turns into something, we'll see. It is nighttime, we sleep. Pet, 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 pet. Hello, Oscar. Good boy. Good, Oscar. Get off the bed, Oscar. It's for Ray. There you go. You sleep at the foot of the bed. You have more room down there. You keep my toes warm. Every time I come up that ladder and I see that guy, I think it's a mob. Would threaten potato, but you know what potato can do. You do. Oh, I forgot to refill my water. I don't need it, right? Famous last words, right? I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. More. Oh, I didn't fill you in. There we go. Sweet. I love how cute this little bee farm is. I know it's like stupidly simple and it's manual. We can make it automatic. Actually, I have the redstone to make it automatic. I just don't want to deal with it right now. We push the B button. The B button shoots out honey from the honey dimension and we collect. Since we're up here, it doesn't really matter. We will eventually build a better bee farm, because we will need a lot of honey for all the redstone we eventually will need in this world. But in the meanwhile, we are collecting honey. And that's all that matters. And boop. And let's see. This guy. Ah, no. Create a potato nation. We don't have the manpower. We can. We will, eventually. With loyal viewers like you, eventually the potato nation will exist. Well, I mean, it does. Eventually it will be big enough to take over the world. We'll get there eventually. No worries. In the meanwhile, I'm just enjoying the ride. Life's about the journey, not the destination. Am I right? But we do need another hoe. We need more hoes for this journey. There are not enough hoes. We keep breaking them. Hoe. One more should do. One more hoe for the ride, right? How many times did I say hoe this stream? Bees. I love how they all come out at once. Hello? There we go. Alrighty then. Thursday, the 18th of November, we shall make a nation. We can call it La Potatoburg. Bam. Alright. Well, this is the... Whoops. Well, you know, we don't need these pumpkins anymore. In fact, you know what? We don't need any of these pumpkins anymore. Do I have my axe on me? I do not. Hello? There we go. Stomp. 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 You have served your purpose, now die. Viva la potato. Viva la potato. I know that axe is the correct tool, so I'll just break these by hand. And we'll probably build an automatic potato farm on stream another time. There we go. Aye, that looks pretty impressive to me, chat, considering that, we just did that in what, like 2 hours? Oh wow, it's actually almost been 3 hours. Whoopsie. Potatotopia. I can't even say that. It's gonna be troublesome if we name that our nation. Potatoville. Potato Vale. Potato Shire. The Shire of Potatoes. Long, short Potato Shire. Oh, let's see. Let's get this all mulched up. I suppose we go up there. There we go. Let's save you. Let's save you. Let's save you. And make sure we have enough of these in here. We do. There we go. The Potato Republic. Ooh, I'm not against that one. The United States of Potato. Oh, it sounds like a friggin' All Might Smash move. The United States of Smash. Doop and beep and boop and bop. There we go. Alrighty then. Well, let's cross that off our book. We built the apiary for our honey. So we can remove this for now. We have our tiny little apiary up there with our bees. We cleared out our trading halls. So we can go ahead and remove that one. Next up on the list is the enchanting table. So in order to get the enchanting table, we need to find some lava to find some obsidian. Or we could just find some obsidian. So I say we just go look for some ruined portals in the world and yeet their obsidian. Nice and easy. And we could also take the lava that's there too if we want. And these guys look like they'll be grown by the end of stream. So we could probably do another Heckin' Gamba if we want to. Wow, almost all of these have grown. This is incorrect. There's a missing block from there. But that's fine. Actually, it's probably better, because then these guys can grow more better. I don't know why these guys in the corner grow so much smaller. Right? Because this block light should be plenty. What's this block light? 9. Is 9 not enough? 9 should be plenty fine. 9 should be plenty fine. All of these grew in 8. Maybe it's just bad RNG. Yeah, like all of these grew. And these are 9. So that should be more than enough light. I don't know why the corner grows slower. Also, you can make obsidian and another portal back home. We could, if we go that far. I don't think we'll need to go that far. I mean, we've been finding ruined nether portals everywhere. But, yeah, we could. We can, honestly, I want to get onto the nether roof for fast travel and stuff, but we'll do that another time. We only just got our first ender pearl today. I'm not about to go up on the nether roof today yet. But see, they're supposed to have a little block like this in the corner. Boop, like that. So we need to get another corner block for that to fix that. I missed a block, chat. Forgive, please. There we go. Let's put our book back before we accidentally sign it. Exactly, we have to get some water in our bucket, but I want to fix this first. Then we'll go to our kitchen sink and get some water from the tap. Thank you. I have an infinite water source under there. There's a water source there and there, so whenever I click under the sink, I get infinite water. Haha. Alright, we have our pickaxe. Let's get the rest of our tools here. Excuse me, sorry about that. Shovel, hoe, boat, and bed. A kitchen sink would be a bath for a potato, or a baby, or both. Potatoes are babies? Question mark? Questions for later. Wow, this thing is churning out bone meal. Let's compact these real quick for easy storage. There we go. Oop, there we go. Plenty of bones. So yeah, we'll come back before stream ends. We will cull all of these potatoes and plant them again and make another 800 potatoes worth of progress on our goal. And if we want, we can do another gambit to see how many golden potatoes we get. But for now, I think we are armed with everything we need to go venture out and get some obsidian. So let's see. Which direction? Oh, hi. Where's your captain? Oh. That's concerning. You didn't kill any of our bros over here, did you? Where's your captain at? Where's your cappy kippy captain? Now, all our bros seem to be there still. You guys stay over there. I'm gonna wait for a golem to spawn and hopefully sick him on you. Bone acquired. Hello? That we've been inside for a long time. Why has there been, no iron production? Oops. That's a problem. I broke our iron. I broke our iron farm. Oh no, this is no bueno. Oh no, 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 what have I done? I didn't want to right-click on the door with my bucket. I didn't mean to do it. I meant to close the door. The trap door, I mean. Okay, okay. Think, potato, think. I need to fix all the water streams. And I need to acquire new lava. Which means we need to grab some of the finite amount of iron we now have left. And get another bucket for another lava. Okay. Let's grab some building blocks. Some dirt will do fine. Let's go fix our iron farm so that we don't run out of iron, since we used it all. Making hose. Yeah, you guys just chill, that's fine. It's also about to be nighttime. Spoopy. Well, let's see. First we do this. Wait, what? Can those be... Can those signs be waterlogged? What? What is happening with this water right now? It's also nighttime, I need to sleep. Or it's going to be in a moment here. Okay, we're gonna fix it. Even if I have to completely redo all the water from start. Which will be annoying, but I can do it. Oh, that's a problem. No! Oh my god, chat. Oh, this is bad. I have just made this from a simple thing to a very not simple thing. Okay. Well, how about you... Alright, first, I need to sleep. The first thing that needs to happen, I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Oh, no. Why? Alright. Hey, Mr. Gollum, do you want to take care of these guys over here? Hey, you guys. Yeah. Come on over here. Like, come over here. Come on. There you go. Take care of him. There you go. Do the dirty work for me, mister. Okay. Well. We got the last obby we need. And now we need to put a new zombie in here. For joy. Okay, well, let me go grab a bunch of... Come on over here. No, come further. Come into the water and deal with these assholes. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, we have to wait for nighttime for another zombie to spawn. We'll let him do his thing down there. I do have a lot of experience. I won't die. Famous last words, right? Why is there a hole in that corner? Did a creeper explode over there or something? This guy is suffering slowly for what he's done to our zombie friend. Suffer. 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 There we go. And he will also serve as a bucket in case we need it. Okay. Well. Slight change of plans. Let's go fix the water first. There's not going to be any iron golem spawning anymore since there's no zombie left to scare them. So, let me just set up a quick infinite water. And then we can just yeet all of these waters and fix them. We need dirt. Okay, that should fix the water. Okay. Now we just have to place the other water buckets back down, which is, what, from this block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like that. We'll grab another water. And I remember this one was annoying, so we'll deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I needed to do something special for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I need to do that so it doesn't flow this direction. No? What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to not update that block. That's what I need to do. So I need to move these away one. That's what I need to do. There we go. Now I can dig all these out. Why am I not using my shovel? Okay, now we need to go get a new zombie friend. But lucky we have some name tags, so we don't need to hope that a zombie carries an item. We could just name tag him. So what do we name our new zombie, hopefully soon to be? I guess let me set the scaffolding up while I'm here, so that at nighttime we can be prepared to let our zombie friend in. Why? Why did this have to become complicated? Like, can I please click? Can I please click? Can I not click? No click? That's what I wanted to do. Oh yeah. Alright, and I mean, this wasn't that hard the first time. We just got incredibly lucky the first time. The first time, the first zombie that I saw happened to just pick up the frickin', what's its name? The thing. The words are hard. Happened to just pick up the kelp that I dropped in front of him when we had just kelp in our inventory. So, we had a free instant zombie. Hello? There we go. Alright. We just gotta push him in. I do need some more of these slabs so I can wiggle the zombie in place, because zombies can't reach you from 1.5 blocks height. So we can basically push them in manually. Yeah, the worst part is if the zombie goes and kills all our villagers. That would be the worst place. So we're going to go get a trap door real quick so that the zombie thinks it can path over that hole to get to us. As long as we're there, he shouldn't attack the villagers, though, because he should focus us. So we need some of these slabs, and we need one of these trap doors. Hello? There we go. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're Gucci, we're Gucci. And you know, while we're waiting for it to be night, we're not even going to let this derail our plans. We're going to build our enchantment table. Because we got that Obi. It fell in here, so we'll get it real quick. But we got the last Obi that we need. There we go. Because I think I have 3 obsidian inside from when we found them in that chest. So let's finish setting this up. We'll wait for nightfall and not sleep. Let's see. So zombie fall in there. 1, and this is the second block tall. Okay, it'll be easier if I do this from the floor. Ouch, my toes. So, make sure he doesn't wiggle free. And also, make sure that these villagers can't see the zombie so they don't spawn an iron golem preemptively. And then I need to break, which block was it? So, 1, this block. There we go. I will put a block here so he doesn't escape this way. But effectively, I can stand on top of those slabs once I break those dirt and push the zombie from here into here once he falls into this spot. So, let me just quickly escape. There we go. Alright, we should be all set up. We just have to find a zombie. And real quick, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go use the restroom. So please, bear with me for a moment while Potato takes a pee break. BRB. I am back. And whoever bunked me while I was in the bathroom, there's a mess to clean up with your name on it. I know. I'm watching you. Anyways, I'm back. Sorry about that. When the urge creeps up on you, you gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay. Last minute double check. Did I miss anything while I was away besides being bullied? Do I have the book? What book? The to-do book? It is inside the house where it is safe, where I can't lose it. I didn't bring it with me right now. Okay, good. So, we get a zombie. We either name tag them or throw something at them. They walk up here. Oh, wait. I forgot the door. There we go. So they walk up here. Excuse me. One second. I need a drink of water. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Okay, all of this panic is horrible for your throat. So zombie walks up here. We open that door. They think they can still walk across, so they fall in. And once they fall in, we break all the dirt blocks and wiggle them around till they get in. And then we seal them inside with the acacia slabs. All right. It's almost nighttime. In the meanwhile, let's go back real quick and let's make us our enchantment table. Because we still needs to do that. So I don't. The book. Oh, yes, we have book. We have book for enchanting table. And if not, we definitely have paper and leather to make one. Let's see. Book. Boop. We have a book. We have the 4 obby. And we have 2 diamonds. There we go. Enchanting table. Get! Yo, let's go. Alright, let's go upstairs and place it. And then let's get ready. We gotta get ready for nighttime. Let's see. For now, I think it would be thematically appropriate if we just put it in the middle here. Oh no, that's bad. It's covering the light. Okay, well, if we can't put it in the exact middle... I suppose... What are you doing here? There we go. Now I need 45 books. I need a lot of books. We can get those. Those we'll get. Let's just put it... Let's just put it over here for now. Let's see. Book, that, this. It'll live there for now. We'll build stuff around it temporarily. We'll get there eventually. It's built. We have to go outside and get ready to trap a zombie now. So... Yeah, a lot. But that's fine, because we can build a farm for it. Let's see. We got really lucky with kelp last time. So let's see if we get lucky with kelp again. Get rid of that. We'll keep our bed on us so we can sleep. We'll keep some building blocks on us in case we need to build something in an emergency. We need these. We don't need these. I don't know why those are separated. We don't need the iron. We need to go get new lava, though. That's something we didn't do yet. And it's already nighttime. Alright. Now we hunt for zombies. Hopefully we get lucky really quick. Because I don't want to deal with creepers. It's the worst thing that could happen is a creeper blow up our farm. Alright, we're scanning for zombies. Zombies are the only thing we care about. If we stay in this area, hopefully stuff won't really spawn that close to the farm. Zombies. With a shovel. Zombie, taxi to me. Taxi, zombie. Zombie, taxi. There he goes. So he's coming. I don't know if him holding a shovel is good or bad for us. Will you pick up this? No? Will you no pickup? No pickup? Nope, he doesn't like those. There's another zombie over there, though. Maybe he'll like them. How about you, Zombro? Do you like kelp? Do you like kelp? He doesn't like kelp! Oh, that was big brain! Oh, I don't have a diamond shovel. Oh, there's a whole bunch of boys up here now. I don't want any of these boys here. Oh, that's a lot of boys. Oh, that's a zombie with a shovel. What if I gave him my shovel? Would he consider my shovel an upgrade? I also don't want to deal with spooters. Undeal. Let's see. Do any of you want kelp? They don't like kelp. I really just want to avoid the creepers. Oh, there's a lot of zombies now. Okay, how about you guys? Would any of you like kelp? I'm sorry if I'm not reading chat, by the way. No, get away from me. I'm stuck on a wall. Oh my god! Oh my god. Actual zombie friggin'... What is going on with the zombies? The game said, hey dog, we heard you wanted zombies. We got you zombies. Alright. There's zombies on our front doors. One of you guys have to pick something up, right? Surely. Oh my god. Oh my actual god. Yo, Tortilla, how's it going? Tortilla. We are trying to get a zombie to pick up an item. It is not happening very easily. Just spawn zombie reinforcements. I don't want that creeper behind them all to... He's hiding. That creeper is hiding amongst the zombies. He's got a sword. This guy's scary. Will you pick up this instead of sword? No. I'm not giving him my diamond sword. I mean, worst case scenario, if it gets too late, I'm just gonna grab one of these zombies, and we'll name tag them. In fact, I'm about to just grab one of these zombies. I heard a zombified villager sound. Where did that sound come from? Zombified villager? Oh, hi, friend. Okay, Sword Bro is back. We don't want Sword Bro. I don't want to spawn reinforcements while we're dealing with these guys. Alright, Zombro, you're the chosen one. You have been chosen. Oh no. Problems. Okay, well... Wait, there's another zombie in there already. We already caught one without even trying. I don't want to deal with you, crap. Stop it! I have a frickin' shield! Why am I not using it? That is the question. Okay. Let's quickly get something over these guys' heads. So that they don't burn up in the daylight. And I don't really care if we have two. Shovels out, please. One of them could just despawn, so I'm fine with that. I don't really care about that. Let's... I guess we should sleep first. Is that far enough away where they'll despawn? I don't think it is. Let's sleep and grab our name tags and hope that they don't despawn. It shouldn't be far enough away that they despawn. It shouldn't be far enough away that they despawn. Oh, please, please don't despawn. We have two in there. Please don't have both of them. We will name Zombie Iron Tater. Where's my name tags? I should have done this in advance. I am panicking so hard right now, chat. Iron Tater. Oh, and there goes our anvil, so I hope that we get this to work. Please don't despawn. Please don't despawn. Please don't despawn. Please don't despawn. Please, Seymour, please. Okay, good. We have at least... Is one of them holding the dirt? I hate my life right now. I think the one that fell in there on its own picked up one of the dirt blocks from me mining out the dirt. Sorry, friend. You're gonna have a bad time in there. Yeah, he's holding a dirt block. We didn't need the name tag. We had a willing replacement walked up, fell into the cauldron, and went, "Hey, it's okay. I'm here. I'm sorry that other guy died, but I'm his brother. I'm here. We're good." Okay, well, let's see then. I need to break this. Place that. Break this. And place this like that. There we go. Okay. I should just be able to dig up all the dirt and remove the side panels. And now that he's holding a dirt block, I don't have to name him. Look at our dirty boy. Okay, well, crisis averted. Now we just need the lava. Okay, well, Iron Farm still isn't going to work until we get a lava block. We're just gonna have this guy die. Which, I mean, I would like to save him, but I don't have the ability to cure him yet anyway, so he's just gonna despawn anyway. But I could kill him and get his head, so we're gonna do that. Yo, we got it, let's go. Second head, baby. Zombie Fletcher's head, let's go. Alright. Alright, alright. My life sucks, I know, right? I've never been cursed with as much blessing before as I have now. Let's fill in this little block. There we go. Okay, let's go grab a lava. We might have some lava left at our portal over here. Maybe? Let's go check and see. I still have the bucket on me, so we can go grab it. But we got this. That's cool. We got one of the 16... What? There's 16 professions, right? One of the 16 profession zombie heads. So, that's 1 out of 32 of all the heads that we need to collect from villagers. Let's eat long potatoes. Whew. Whew, okay, crisis averted. Crisis averted, chat. We did it. We can save the name tag. We can name the next boyo Iron Tater. We will definitely need more zombies, like, for example, for the future iron farm that we'll eventually build. Not to mention nitwits. Oh, I don't know if they have separate heads, though. They might. I'm not sure. If they do, well then yes, I will have no problem killing the nitwits. Ah! No fallen hole, please. After all that, I don't want to die to a hole. And I mean, I guess worst case scenario, if we need lava, we could just go into the nether. I don't want to have to go into the nether, but it is an infinite source of lava. Or a finite infinite source, I suppose, because technically there's not infinite lava in the nether. Although you probably wouldn't be able to mine it all. That's just how much there is. Alright. Do we get lucky, and do we score us the last bucket of lava that we haven't grabbed from out here yet? Oh, there's actually, it looks like plenty of lava out here still. Sweet, okay. Put that there so I don't do something stupid with it. Get rid of you. And we're good. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Alright. I'd like to think that that went about as poorly as it could have, and then alternately went about as good as it could have. We're sitting there flailing around trying to get a zombie to pick up kelp. Meanwhile, one volunteered and just walked right into the cauldron for us. We can, and I will set up a farm for that, because infinite lava for fuel sources is best fuel sources. But that will be far into the future of potato. For now, we are but at our humble beginnings. And I think the next farm that we need to focus on is probably going to be a sugarcane farm, so we can make all of those books. Sugarcane and cows. Or we can just go find a bunch of villagers and steal all of their libraries. Which mob did I vote for? I voted for the Sniffer. I feel like it was one of the only mobs that was only worth voting for. The Rascal was a neat thing, but it's like, oh, okay, you're gonna get random mid-tier loot, and then it'll be worthless endgame. The Tough Golem, neat aesthetically, didn't really add anything to the game. It was just an LA that couldn't fly. And the Sniffer added new plants, so new things were being added to the game. And it's a new mob, so if your vote was new mob period, well then technically all of them are new mob period, so, you know, that falls for all of them. I guess I also have to unblock their vision so that the iron farm will turn back on. Yeah. The Golem, I wouldn't have been upset at any of them. No, actually I lied. I think I might be upset at the Rascal one. But, let's, make sure my water bucket is not in my hand. There we go. And it's already working. Oh. Well, it would be if I had placed the lava bucket in. There we go! Now it's churning up iron once again. Alrighty then. Well, crisis averted. Give me your flesh. Thank you. Ah, good, I made the buckets back. Alright, well. Not bad, not bad. I know, Tennessee definitely doesn't win. Tennessee loses all over that. But no, I feel like the Rascal was destined to lose. I really feel like it was drawn between the Golem and the Sniffer. Which, weird enough, the Tough Golem, like, just instantly got knocked out. I feel like it was rigged. I really do. I feel like it was scripted. Let's see. I'm thinking that all these potatoes are growed, except for the corners. Why did the corners not grow? Like, look at that. It's like these weird corner blocks don't grow. These are... Oh, I guess these are 7, and these are 8. So I guess 7 is just not bright enough for growing stuff. Okay, well... If that's the case... I can't place it there. Maybe these corner blocks I can make into light blocks. Because I want all of our potatoes to get the chance to be full-grown taters. And I'll do that for now, just to get them grown. And I'll remedy that in the future, I suppose. Because I don't want to deal with that right now. I'll probably just fix that off-stream. But, yeah. How many books do we have currently in our possession? And how many bookshelves do we have? We can go up and put these books with the bookshelf, with the enchanting table. That. Make bookshelves. We have 7. Flower cow, brother to mushroom. The ice villager... Alright, like, hear me out, okay? Because I was actually on Team Glow Squid. The Iceologer was a cool mob, but I feel like it was something that was just going to annoy us, like the Phantoms. Everyone voted for the Phantoms. Remember that. People voted for those. I feel like the Iceologer, as cool as it would be, probably wouldn't add much to the game and just annoy the crap out of us. So, Glow Squid added cool glowy stuff, and it's pretty. Alright? That's my vote, okay? That's me. That's just, I know it's not a popular opinion, but it's mine. And we got the Glow Squid. I kind of wish I was kind of on Team Glow Squid. But that was a lot harder, because there might have been farms we could have made around the Iceologer. I don't know. They never give us enough information when they ask us to make the vote, because they don't create the mob. They just say, here's the concept of the mob. And to me, Glow Squid that made glowy ink and possibly hypnotize things, because that's the information we had. When we first got the information, they made it seem like the Glow Squid could hypnotize things. So I thought that was a lot more interesting than another pillager that will annoy us like Vexes. That was my opinion at the time. That was my reasoning. Alright, let's see. No! Okay, wait, we can fix that. We can fix it. We can fix it. I have the Silk Touch axe downstairs still. We can pick it back up. We can pick it back up. 2001, I know, right? It was just the last 2 years, like, well, not 2020 and 2021 were just sad years in general. They were just everything that could go wrong went wrong. But we all survived, and I suppose in the end, that's the most we can ask for. Alright, let's put this down. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, that's not bad. What can we get with 7? Level 14 stuff's not half bad. It's pretty much 50% power. Fortune 1, also not bad. Fortune 1 hoe? maybe if it was diamond. Alright. Yeah, the glare. I don't know. I feel like all the mob votes are kind of rigged anyway. I feel like they already know who they're gonna pick. That's what I feel. And they hype up certain ones more than others. Like, hey, do you guys want this guy that walks around and farts diamonds and makes new farms and adds new content? Or these 2 stinky ones that kind of don't do anything, but they exist? Vote now! I wonder who will win! That's really what I feel like they do with the mob votes, so that they could just, alright guys, start making the one that farts diamonds. We know that's the one that's gonna win. Did I notice something? What did I notice? I didn't notice something. Maybe I did. I don't know. What is the thing that I might or might not have noticed? I'm going to put this guy in there until I get us an ender chest. And I will put that boyo back up there where he is safe. Was blue. Oh, actually. I did not think that. Does the Glow Squid count as blue? Yeah, I guess they're blue. They're blue-esque. But then again, the Glow Squid and the Iceologer were both blue with that logic, so there's no other option for non-blue. And then, obviously, the Allay was very blue, and now they changed the Vex. I wonder if the Allay didn't get picked, if they would have still changed the Vex model to look like the Allay. See, that's the other thing. I feel like Allay was always going to be the winner no matter what, because they clearly intended to change those things. You know what I mean? Like, the lore of Minecraft is forever now changed. I really just wish that they would bring back the chances to bring other mobs back instead of just, like, completely throwing them fucking off to the wayside. Because, like, perfect example, those mobs are canonically in the world now. We saw Jeb and all the characters interacting with them in the Minecraft world. They exist. So why can't we Has? Please let Has. Let us Has. Just bring them in later or offer, like, have a vote that had, like, all, like, have the underdog mob vote where we have all the losers come back for a second try. Because, like, I would like to have the copper golems or the tough golems in the game. I think they would be cool. I just think other mobs at the time were more worth voting for, personally. Let's see. Our zombie head can go in there. We can put our drops in here. Our life plants, our dirt box. our wood box, our shiny stuff box, crafted stuff box, and just kind of fix this in general. There. Yeah, that's what I mean. Copper golems were a random, like a redstone mechanic thing, which is neat, but the problem, I think, with... Did you make a wandering trader sound? Don't do that. Stop that. I think the problem that I had with them as a redstone mechanic was that they would oxidize like copper did, and they didn't give us clear indication at the beginning whether or not we would be able to wax them. So they would eventually stop moving, which, don't get me wrong, I still think that's cool. I would still go for them. I still want copper golems. But Allay was way better than copper golem. You could just build farms with them. And I mean, look at the camel now. We're getting the camel. So many mob farms are going to be stand on camel, stand in middle of spawn platform, win. Like, period. They've just made so many farms so easy until they randomly lay down and you get killed. You need to find a way to keep the what's its name always standing. Is a timer. Yeah, that's what I said. No, like, even with the flaws that it has, those flaws could be worked in as a feature. I like the copper golem. I'm not saying I dislike the copper golem. I want the copper golem. It's just we didn't get it. So I'm not going to like sit there and be like, damn, I'm going to be angry forever because I wanted it. I'm just going to be like, well, that would have been really cool. I would have loved having little minions running around the base. Especially if you can do, like, in Skyblock and have minions do stuff like farm for you. Or like the little robots from Slime Rancher. If you could say, do, like here, like the Allay, where you give them an item and you say, go do that thing. And they just go move from one thing to another. Collect potato, put in box. Collect potato, put in box. That would be cool. And then you have to come and upkeep them by knocking the rust off them. I think that would be awesome. The tough golem, less awesome, because they're just kind of like, here, hold this thing and walk around. Okay, yeah, I guess. So you're walking picture frames. Yeah, okay, cool. I would still... Here's the thing. I would still take them. They will still be worth decoration. Like, there are so many blocks like this. What... The roots. Worthless block. They have no purpose. There's no mechanic to them. There's nothing. But they still look cool. I still want them. That's the reason I voted for the Sniffer, because they were adding new things to the game. I still want all the new things. I will take all of the new things. But if I had to choose between one of three, I'm going to choose the thing that gives me the most new things. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole internet. Everyone was angry and cranky, and then it's like, oh, new thing, new shiny, next. Let's see. Did I not change this? I thought we changed this. We built the apiary. We cleared out the hell. We did the enchanting table. We need to get more books. More books. We need more books. We fixed the iron farm. I hit done. I put it back. Okay, there we go. Now it's saved. But yeah. With that said, though, let's farm this last round of potatoes. And then I think let's raid out someone. We do a heckin' raid. We find someone to raid. Bees. Let's go push the bee button one last time. And I'll probably off stream come online and like farm honey and stuff like that. The Sniffer promise, shit, it win. Copper Golem promise buttons, random lose. Honestly, like I said, I think it was rigged anyway. I don't think it mattered whoever we voted for. I think they already knew who they wanted. B button. But let's just rejoice in the fact that we have a B button. B button. Hello, honey? Where's the other honey? Where did the other honey go? Did it go downstairs? Where did it go? Oh, it got sucked back inside. There we go. There we are. Yeah, honestly, but like I said, I'm not even blaming it on the community. Because then you have stuff like, you know, Dream versus Captain Sparkles, where it's like, vote for the Glow Squid because everyone wants the Iceologer and I will control the vote because I am popular. You know, like, you have stuff like that. So it's like, it doesn't even matter what people actually want when people will simp for whoever the heck is most popular. You know what I mean? So, to some degree, if we really did trust Minecraft to leave the vote up to democracy, we might have all the worst options. We might have nothing but phantoms. You know what I mean? So maybe it's kind of better if it's actually rigged and they're just putting the stuff that's the best stuff in the game that they have the most plans for, that's most fully developed and, you know, stuff like that that fits the lore and what have you. Okay, breaking potatoes. Let's see. Best way to break potatoes. Do we just mow them down? Or do we try the water technique? We just flush all the potatoes. Oh, that doesn't work as well. Oh, I see some golden boys. Oh, I forgot to do Gamba. I don't think there's enough people in chat right now to do Gamba anyway. Nah, I don't think there's enough people in chat to do Gamba. The beginning of stream, we had everyone. I think everyone's fallen asleep at this point. So we'll just kind of, we'll take our personal guesses. Place your own mental bets. And I'll trust you to keep yourself. It's a lot of golden boys this time, though. Let me know let me know how many you think we're going to get. And we obviously want to have as many as we can, so pray, but... We're just gonna mow them down. You trust in 2? I think we already have more than 2. I think I've already seen us pick up 2. Are you seriously saying in all of these remaining 6 plots we're not going to get another single potato? We already have 4 of them. Oh, I missed a potato. Oh. Remember, we have 9 whole plots this time. We did that earlier with only 4. I'm going to try to avoid breaking the ones that aren't fully grown. I'm not going to be, like, upset if I do accidentally break ones that aren't fully grown, but I want to I only want the mature potatoes. I don't want no underage potatoes here. 7. Want to adjust that number again, champ? This bucket I'm using must be lucky. We have so many golden potatoes. That one's not fully growed. Oh my god, I have more potatoes than my body has room for. You need to be planted so you can be out of my inventory. There you go. These are all big boy potatoes. I want to make sure none of them despawn. I need to go unload some potatoes. My gosh. There we go. Almost filled up a chest with 1 half pass. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's better. Still only 7. Still only 7. I'm going to remove these. I'll fix them later. Surgically go around the unripened potatoes. I don't think I've seen another golden one since. Oh, nope, I lied. Right there. That's at least 8. That's at least 8. I don't think we got... Oh, every time I say the words. Every time I say I don't think we got another one, I just... eyes fall across the next one. Give. 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 Oh, it's nighttime. There we go. I might, in future, ignore this plot, because it was obviously, as everyone just saw, too close to the edge of the mountain. I couldn't dig down far enough to keep up my pattern, which I might deviate from, but I might just leave this as a cosmetic one, since it's like the corners cut off or whatever. Alright, let's get the last of these spuds, and see what we ranked in. Ooh, there's another gold one. Ooh. And... is that all of them? Survey says 13. 13! That is a lot. We just doubled our golden spuds. Let's do a quick sleep. But I swear you'll go. Almost doubled our golden potato inventory. Let's go. And I think we just filled this chest up and then some. Alright, well, we're going to have to just put these guys in here for now, and I will have to make potato storage. Actually, wait. I don't need to do that just yet, because I need a whole bunch of these to replant all of those potatoes. I missed one? A potato, or one that I broke? Like, that wasn't fully growed, so I left it. And that one, these aren't fully growed. So I didn't pick them on purpose. Did I miss one somewhere? I'm scanning. Scanning for potatoes. I see no potatoes. I see no errant spuds. Alright. I think I got them all. Now we plant. Become hypnotized. Watch the planting. It's not very satisfying when I miss it like that, is it? Thrilling gameplay. Potato planting simulator. Hello? I will dual wield potatoes. There we go. Dual wielding spuds. This is 5 million. This is the beginning of the 5 million. Who's ready to watch 24 hours of this? Oh. Dual wielding spuds once more. My starch powers are over 9,000. You cannot contain me. With that in mind, since we are winding down as I finish replanting all these spuds, is there anyone that we want to raid? I haven't opened Twitch to see who's all even online yet, so if y'all have friends, feel free to speak them out. Then you get to tell your friend, haha, I'm the reason why you got raided. There we go. Peak gameplay right here, chat. You're not going to find it anywhere else on Twitch. Nowhere else on Twitch will you find shaders this smooth with potatoes this starchy. One-of-a-kind experience. Potato planting potatoes. With 2 hands, mind you. I'm just mesmerized. Oh. Just mesmerized by the patterns. We're almost there. We just got the short little one over here now. Oh. Oh, and these 2 middle ones, apparently. We're almost there. Just 50% more of them to go. I wonder what number potatoes we will be at by the time we end stream today. We already did that one, so we got this one and the one that's behind me. And... Nowhere else could you also call a potato holy, that's fair. The holy spuds. The golden goddess herself has blessed them. Plant. Alrighty then. Well, let's see. We were at like, what, 1,500 planted? Almost 1,600 before? I almost used all of those potatoes, my gosh. Alright. Let's go take a nice good look at these. Look at that. Glorious. Well, with that said, let's see how many actual potatoes we've planted. Hello? Thank you. Statistics. Times used. It is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place. 2,275 spuds. Massive. We're really getting those exponentials. Literally doubled. That's insane. All right. Well, I mean, this is the slow beginnings. We're finally amassing it so much that I'm fairly certain every time we do this plot, we're going to fill like a double chest. So we're going to start needing potato storage so that we can have that 24-hour stream or something. Probably not 24 hours at first, but I have a big charity stream where I just sit there and the whole stream I'm just planting potatoes, trying not to die. Maybe we find a mountain somewhere and just literally litter it with potatoes. But let's see. Let me open up Twitch real quick and see who all is online. Boo boo ba doo ba doo. Let's see. Looks like Kevin Sue is live. We can go ahead and raid Kevin. We haven't raided Kevin in a hot minute. Let's see. It's down to me. Did you ever really think that I'd become someone you'd call your enemy? Alrighty then. It is late for me too. I need to go eat something and then go to sleep. /raid Kevin Sue. Alrighty then. Well, I do hope everyone had a great time. And if you're just joining us now, please stick around for the raid. Send some love, send some pogtatoes over to Kevin Sue. If you're just joining in now, I want to make sure you don't miss the next one. Make sure you drop us a follow. I always announce whenever we go live on Twitch and also on Discord, !socials if you want to go ahead and jump on any of those. With that, I do think we're ready to go. We stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30 CST. So until next time, I will see you later. Later, taters. Bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. I feel this emptiness. It's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere. It's quite complex, but what I know